Hi everyone. Welcome back to Deus Fault. I'm joined by Bailey playing as Oberon, Cameron playing as Garrick, James playing as Errolyn, Dylan playing as Zoys, and Milkshake playing as Abraham. On last session, the group had fallen into a large pit. After falling into this pit, basically they were ambushed by a large. Give it a second, Cameron. Don't be messing.
I didn't realise it would do that. I'm sorry. I thought it would just be in the chat.
Okay.
I do apologise.
So the group got ambushed by a spider. A bunch of hunters helped them basically take down the spider in a sort of round way. After a bit of kind of clusterfuck communication, they went to a village underground, which seemed to be made of spider webs. After fucking around this village for about a day, assisting with certain jobs and getting some grapple hooks basically started to be coordinated, they were sent out on a task to find a seeker spider in the deeper sets of caves to the further down the caves on the right side. I'll show the map later. After this occurred, they found the spider, killed it, came back, got a reward, which they then used to put into the rewards for the grapple hooks. So everyone does have a grapple hook. This is something that will be marked on your sheets, Cameron. Then they decided that it was worth going down south to go basically explore and try finding out information about the further down, because they think there might be a link to one of the potential saints down here. They found out from their known friend that the area underneath is poisonous and will need a special type of fungus that is grown in a city on the other side of the ravine that specializes in fungus that could potentially kill them if left unmanaged, but is the only way they can use to keep down there. The party then decided to jump across the ravine, while with Rain, the individual who seems to wear a spider on their head, jumping across first to showing them the way. Some of the party, Oberon, is able to successfully cross. He's always trying to ride on the shoulders of Timmy, who attempted to jump across and is only able to just about save himself, with a large mass trying to jump towards him. Abraham then decided to try and make the jump as well, assuming that Joyce had successfully made it across, and tumbled with a disastrous attempt, and is able to just about save himself from plummeting into the pit, but because of a light source he had casted onto himself, he is essentially now stuck. He's got a jumping spider that jumped on him and did a catastrophic amount of damage. Meh. Okay, this is where we start off. Garrick, to begin with, can I have your initiative?
Move.
You've got the rest of us, don't you?
Yes.
I don't have the. Oh my god! Why do I have to sign into D&D Beyond as well? What the fuck? Where are my characters?
No.
Jane.
What the fuck is happening to all the initiatives?
Sorry.
I think something's happened in D&D Beyond. I can update something because it signed me out. So.
If you're doing
I'll still
ending
have them,
encounter
give it a
midway, you
second.
have to save encounter.
Can I roll it now or wait?
Where is? Give me a
What
second.
the fuck did I just hear?
Because his mirror is looking quiet compared to normal.
Not really.
No, he's alright. Good morning.
Just to not ruin the illusion for the stream, Dylan is playing Dota.
Shut up! No, let's not talk about it. I got stuck in a game. I didn't think it would last this long.
Oh, that was your fault for starting a game of Dota before D&D would start.
You were 6 minutes late.
And I messaged to say I would be late.
I didn't need to message to say I was playing Dota because everyone else was already here.
Yes, but you still started playing Dota before D&D.
You're still streaming it in Discord, by the way.
Shut up. I'm not ending the stream.
If we're really honest, the
I'll
true
stream your
MVP is
Discord stream. Hang on, let me load it up.
Yeah.
You can roll now, Cameron, if you want to.
Wait,
Cool. Milkshake, how much sleep did you get? Good talk.
Is
just
he
over
asleep
2
right now?
hours.
Milkshake, you here?
I am here.
Okay, good.
It's worth checking. Worth checking.
How much sleep did you get, bud?
I think I fell asleep between 7 and 7.
He's doing good.
So yeah,
I
let's
woke up
start
at
the
9.
encounter. So I have managed to reclaim everyone else's ones, but luckily I had actually, because I've moved it across basically the thing into a proper one with the actual counter going on. Start. Okay. Is everyone ready? Is it
Yep.
confirmed? Cool. Oberyn, you are first.
I just hang out here. I literally can't do anything.
Turn.
Are you sure you want to everything else? You just want to confirm?
I literally cannot do anything.
I
Cool.
stand here.
They are at
and
least
I-
100 feet away from me right now. Everything I have range-wise is 60 feet.
So, with that happening, the next individual would be. Let's see, right. Oh, here's right. The jumping spider.
Oh god.
This is not going to go well.
Okay, what can the jumping spider see? Just Abraham.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Okay, it's going to make an attack against you. Abraham, you're currently restrained because it used its ability.
Milkshake,
Yes.
how much health do you have?
We'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay. Okay.
Just want to check something.
Okay, looking up the rules for one hit kill.
No, Luke is looking up the rules for certain thing. Okay, apparently this is not saying my most recent changes, which is very annoying. So I might have to roll this by hand. Sorry, I've had to kind of throw this character with this thing together.
Hello? Anyone here?
Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
hello.
My headset cut out for a second then, so I couldn't hear anything, and then you guys couldn't hear me. What's happening?
Milkshake's getting attacked.
Can I use a reaction to try and, like,
You are
over
200
here?
You are 200 feet away.
Oh. Oh.
You can try.
Okay, Milkshake. This thing gives you advantage against you.
I dropped my great.
It killed him.
Does a. What was that? 14 hit you.
No.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Does a 32 hit you?
No. He can't do anything else.
Wow.
Wow.
Then it jumps down to Erlin.
Right, can I fire a bow at it? A bow, an arrow at it with my bow.
The whole bow.
So you are 200 feet away from it.
Yep.
So if you're in range,
Longbow has a shit ton of range, buddy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's only 150 in what's it called?
There's two numbers.
150 foot to 600. So
Yeah.
ban is the disadvantage.
yeah.
Unless you have
know what,
sharpshooter.
Yeah, you have an ability, right, which gets rid of the swarm.
Probably.
I think sharpshooter's the only one I know of.
Where would I see? Is that featuring traits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I definitely have read all of it. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm fine. So I'm going to try and shoot it with. Yeah, that's all I can do because the rest of them are too far away. So just shoot it. That is a 24.
Hit.
Nice.
That would just be 7 damage.
Cool. Anything else?
Not a lot else I can do really.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna shout at it. I'm gonna shout, "Over here, you big lug!"
Nice.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to understand, where is everyone? Am I just on the wrong other side of the ravine to everyone?
You're actually standing right next to Eridan, but you're blind. Because you don't have any dark sight.
There's a light on and I'm seeing everything.
You
But I
are
just
seeing
don't see-
200 feet down a light on. This is Valdrin.
Right.
Yeah, so currently right here, Abraham is 200 foot down. Zoids, I
No,
believe,
no,
is somewhere in between you and Abraham.
I'm 100 foot. Yeah.
And I'm over here.
Just give me the fucking ball.
Because apparently the level thing actually has the smartness on the light and only does the light on the level it's on. It's kind of cool.
It was just confusing me why I could see my surroundings, but no one else.
Oh, that's fair.
It's not perfect. As I said, I've cobbled this together because Jesus Christ is kind of a complicated thing to consider in three-dimensional on this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so
We should have just
everyone
loaded up
knows
Minecraft to do it.
really shit spider just comes out.
You can use
Yeah,
the mod where
it
you
was-
can turn into a spider, right?
Alright, if that's the end of your turn, Eridan, Abraham.
Yeah, 2D maps so good at showing off 3D spaces.
Okay, so since it's my turn, Abraham is going to go and touch and use Vampiric Touch level 3.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Can confirm I just won my Dota game.
Because he's restrained.
Okay, first roll, nat 20, so that's not going to do anything for me.
Oof.
Here comes the net one.
17 plus 6.
23? 23
Yes.
hits.
3d6.
Any other effects for this damage?
Damage and half the health is healed to me.
Okay, nice.
Poggers.
That's absolutely poggers.
Okay, I will accept that. 16 damage.
Nice. Not bad.
Jesus, nice. So is that 8 health back to you?
8 health for me as well.
That's
Every
pretty
little
good.
helps. Tesco, don't sue me.
Zoids. Unless there's anything else you can do, Abraham? Sorry.
Let me just have a look one second.
How well was everyone else's initiative? Damn.
Pretty good, to be honest.
Don't know,
I was gonna say, like, I mean, 13's not great, but
I think you're on the bottom of the initiative order.
that's amazing. I mean, like, I thought 13 was like, kind of okay, not.
No, just accept your trash.
This is literally the only time we've ever rolled on an initiative. Half of us can't do anything.
Also, Bailey is just gone completely black for me, almost. Like, there's a tiny bit of light coming.
Oh yeah.
It's because I closed my blind.
Just a gremlin now.
Oh, I probably should have put that.
that was the end of my turn.
Difference.
Unless yeah, I
No,
can't use
as I
it.
said, awesome. Then Zoids.
Ah. Right. I'm doing a strong one. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna right, hear me out. I want to do a sexual backflip off the wall. I then want to, in midair, cast Ray of Sickness on this jumping spider, and then use my grappling hook afterwards to cling back to the wall.
So, Drive that again. Sorry.
No, I want to do a little backflip off the wall, cast Ray of Sickness mid-air on the jumping spider, and then I want to grappling hook back onto the wall. Below them, just to be that clear.
Okay.
Gotta
Rule
go
of
hard or
cool.
go home.
This definitely
say-
comes under the rule of cool, but
No, I think Lucas is just sitting here like, you know how you almost fucking died just jumping last.
Not just that. I was considering.
There's so many points this could go wrong.
So, what I will say is, I don't think you would have enough time in this turn to grapple
So
over the wall.
good.
It would have to be on your next
That's
turn.
fine. That's fine.
You'd obviously drop a certain amount of thing in 6 seconds. This I've got to work out. So you want to jump off the wall
Mhm.
and then Ray of Sickness this spider.
Yep.
Okay. So,
oh boy.
Looks like we're trading.
give me an
Zoys for
acrobatics
Abraham.
check to see how well you do the backflip, I suppose.
Alright. Pray
It's a
for
fair
boys.
See
trade.
how far away you get from the wall.
Pray for boys. That's a solid 15.
Just like,
Boys, I think you're going to be seeing Timmy soon.
No.
15, I'd say you don't get into a fucking spin or anything like that. You just jump away from the wall.
Just a smooth, clean jump. No fuck ups, but it's not amazing.
Again, I'd like to point out no one knows where you are.
Oh, what the hell? No one's even gonna see this.
Well, one person might see this, and it might be Abraham.
He might
Okay.
die. The only person that might see this might die.
Well, Abraham will see the green flash that flies past him.
So I'm telling everything looking down here. Like, can you see Zoe drop from the fucking darkness?
I'll just see what I assume to be falling debris.
Literally, all I hear is, have you ever played the old Jedi games where Yoda just like screams all the time?
Alright,
Yeah, you just hear that. I just hear that and just see that go past me.
with that jump, you can do a disadvantaged spell attack. If it is disadvantaged, I don't know if it's is it an attack roll?
Yeah.
Then it's disadvantaged.
Fucking
Now that this
zippity
is
zoopity.
happening, I have to ask,
You've
what's
got
the
the
range
poopity.
on
Does a 13 hit this spider?
30? No.
Oh. That's me.
what's the range on Ray of Sickness?
60 feet.
Okay.
I'd
No,
say, like, as he's
I
dropping
dropped
past. it
No,
makes
it's
sense.
just one. I thought it was 120.
Oh, it would have been pointless
It's
him
on the
jumping down
backflip
there.
and he could have done it anyway. Would have been very funny to me.
Yeah, that'll be me, I suppose. I can't. Have I got a bonus attack I can do?
Maybe.
Hey, I can see him now.
No, I have no bonus.
There he goes, my
That's it.
hero.
I'm gonna say drop another 50 feet after that.
Sure, yeah.
Fucking hell. Actual fucking maniac.
Look, someone's got to do it.
Out of curiosity.
Do they? Did they?
I don't know why two of us said that.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
No, you're a
Don't.
failure.
This is what I've got.
Why do I hear my parents talking about failure?
Dear.
Mm.
Me after my GCSE results.
You guys got GCSE results.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
And all of you see a green blur fly past. Garrick. I'm assuming the camera's not here because I'm seeing a Red Bull fucking jacket.
No, that's Cameron. That's what he is now.
Ah!
Like an animal.
He's a mimic.
This whole time, Cameron has been a mimic.
I'm sure there's a Pokemon he could be, but I can't think of it.
We just
What-
come
what
back
do
to
we-
him in a moment.
Cool. Top of the round, Oberon.
Still can't do anything.
Cool. Just for sake of my fucking meters, because they didn't input it. Rain goes after you.
I imagine they can't do anything.
Rain is like watching. can't really see a reaction. Just watching. Actually, no. Rain is going to start climbing.
Away?
No, up.
I was going to say that'd be hilarious. Just kind of goes, nah, fuck this. Just
To
continue.
be fair, I may as well
They-
do
they
that as
did.
well.
Yeah, they're
Rain-
lost scores.
I'm literally no help, but I may as well get higher
Whoops.
so that I can see the others.
Wrong one. Like that.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello. Cameron's back.
Yeah, I'll climb on my turn as well, Luca.
Sure. How much can you climb? You can climb 20, right?
It should be the same as Rain with the grapple hook now. I don't
Rain's got a better. Rain's got
I don't know.
a grapple hook. I
What
think
the-
I
whatever
said, I said
recording-
to you plus 20.
Sure. Can I dash?
You can.
I'll do that then. Can't do anything else. I'll be a climber.
Rain is not dashing. She's just
Ice
climbing to tie
climbers.
herself up, basically. Ignore the skin. I need to come up with something proper with Rain. Then it's the jumping spider's turn. Now the jumping spider has just seen a very small, tasty.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Nope. Oh no, you are back. Sorry, I wasn't aware you were back. And yes, it is your turn.
Nope. Oh wait, you're back.
To be
That's
fair, I'm
such
looking. I'm looking.
That's such a good reaction.
I'm looking at the order. Right, Cameron, here's your go.
Okay, can you unpause the game so I can actually move? I'm just gonna
Sure.
take a step forward. Looking down, I'm just guessing just Abraham at the bottom with the spider on top of him.
It's more like Abraham is like pinned against the wall. Abraham has got his grapple hook against the wall, and Spider's basically over him. If that makes sense. It's hard to describe. So yes, the spider is on top of him in that regard.
I have a really dumb idea, but I just know it won't work. But I really want to do it at the same time.
Why do I feel like the thought "be the projectile" is appearing in Carrick's mind?
Yep. Just, ah!
When you have no projectiles, be the projectile.
Master Oogway.
So how far can with the grappling hook? How far can I travel down?
20 feet.
And it's 200 feet. So that would be
10
10 turns to get there. How long is the grappling hook?
20 feet.
Oh, right. That's not gonna work then. What is a D6 for every 10 feet, right?
Yeah. I suppose you cut it in half if you rage as well.
Now, what's the max fall damage again? Was it 20?
20d6.
So it'd be 20d6. 6 times 2 is 120. Halved is 60. So I could survive this. I have 43 HP. I could survive this.
The fucking
gonna
mess that is going
So-
into this.
Garrick is going to fucking rage, and he goes into his rage by jumping off and go, "Come here, you fucker!" And I'm gonna try and just land on it with the great axe, just falling onto it with the
So
great
we've had two teammates do the exact same thing.
Auburn's just sitting here like, I hope they remember that the bottom's poisonous.
Okay, move your tile one move to the right.
Now this is a pro gamer move.
So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to have straight bludgeoning damage happen to you and the spider. Basically, you're both hitting each other, whatever impact.
Does this count as an attack?
No.
No. Wait, that means I can still attack, right? Because this isn't my action.
I'm going to say, just with the time of the falling and everything, that you can just land on it this turn. Right, but you both will take the same amount of damage from this.
What's the terminal velocity of a human falling 200 feet?
20d6.
You Okay, it's the most amount of dice I rolled for a damage so far. So you jumped up. So 20 feet is 200 feet is the fucking max roar, right? Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a d6 per 10 feet.
As long as it's not more than 80, I will survive.
So you would actually roll that as a fucking spider. Did you see
Wait.
that?
No.
Nope, it's all question marks.
It was 70 points of damage.
Woohoo!
You lucky fucker. You lucky
Half
fuck.
damage.
Okay. So small
what's-
thing.
Best thing, that keeps my range up.
The spider doesn't have 70, so the spider's going to basically collapse away, and was the thing holding you up to the basically holding you up for the second as you landed. Can I have a
Carrot just goes
dexterity
straight through the
save?
spider.
Can I have a dexterity save to see if you can catch onto the fucking wall?
Me?
Yeah.
Cool. If it's a saving throw, I get advantage on saving throws.
Yeah, then yes.
Was this the single biggest brain fucking thing ever? Oh my god.
I rolled the same thing.
It's a fucking good thing you did. Bloody hell, 20. You already got a +2.
Garrick the bullet. Jesus. What the fuck?
I want to have Garrick like as in like an intro thing, like in Smash. It's just Garrick the bullet as he just yeets himself across.
You have marked the -35 damage, yeah? Just to confirm?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I have.
So, you are able to
Fucking
stop
ridiculous.
yourself. At the second, we are all out on initiative. Actually,
So is this still falling though?
Don't mention that. I've already forgotten.
I was just thinking how to do Zoys.
What I love is the fact that Zoy's just trying to do something all fancy in this, and then I was just falling, and Gary's just become a missile and just stopped and like, stop.
Oh,
Errol.
so you've got a horned helmet as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Can I,
Anything
can I,
you like
can
to
I just
do?
say, if Abraham just sees this in horror,
What the fuck is happening?
yeah,
Well,
literally.
I don't think anyone sees this, because the two people who
I
don't
like to
have dark
imagine-
vision
Oh god.
are there.
Oh, yeah.
No one
Well,
can
no,
see Zoys
Do I,
anymore.
do I see Garrick just from the other side?
Yeah, you see Carrick drive through him
What
and
the
basically
fuck?
grapple onto the wall.
What I like to imagine is Abraham, all he sees is a blur and the spider just explodes and it cuts all over. It's like,
Jesus Christ.
rule
Very
of
barbarian,
cool.
That was very barbarian.
Okay, Erilyn, is there anything you like to do?
Amazing.
You can't-
We're out of initiative or what?
No. You're out of initiative when Zoe saves himself, basically. So we'll find out how far Zoe falls.
Shit. So
So I'm just gonna put you here to sake of my memory.
fuck. Okay.
You don't know where Zoe's is, nor have you seen. You might have seen Zoe's blur past them briefly.
So I heard,
Zoe's
"Wah!" and then I heard "Wah!" from the side of me as I saw Garrick. Everyone's just looking so stunned. Like, what the fuck just happened? You know what? I think Erilyn will just be so shocked about what the fuck happened. Erilyn would like to look around to see if she can see any other spiders nearby.
Roll me a disadvantage perception check. Which basically you're trying to peer into the darkness to see anything.
17.
Okay. Wow. You think you see not any on your layer and not any like as close as the one on Abraham, but you think you might see some of them. You see some movements just further below.
How much further below is further below?
Couldn't really gauge. Like you're seeing them like kind of dot in and out of the darkness, basically.
Okay, are they above the dudes that just yeeted across the ravine?
No. You don't know where they are. The ones across the reed, you have no clue.
No, sorry. The ones down the ravine with the light.
Oh, yeah, no, they're not above them.
They're below them.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to... I just wanted to clarify that, okay?
Or at least
trying to
they are below the ones you can see.
trying to be a bit quiet here. Okay, I think. I think I'll just wait until we're out of initiative to yeet myself across.
Cool. Right, so we jump down. Is anyone, just to confirm, before we just start doing my thing, I'm just going to do this. Is anyone actually doing anything here? Are they climbing up, or is there anything very quickly someone's doing? Because
I'd
otherwise
like
we could just see how far it always drops, essentially.
what I would like to do, if possible, I'd like to remove a light and roll stealth.
Yep, you can do that.
I remember, Luke, the entire round is 6 seconds. It's not. So he'd be falling for 6 seconds from his start of his turn to the end of at the end of his turn to the start of his next turn.
And I have a disadvantage stealth, don't I? Yes, I do.
Yes, you.
Sorry, say that again.
He more means that we'll just do Zoy's turns if no one's got any way to help him.
Oh, right.
Save
I
us all
thought he was saying
running
that,
through
so he
stuff.
keeps falling.
Because otherwise he's then dropping 6 seconds every time we get to his turn.
Yeah,
if no
every
one's
time he
doing
gets his
anything,
turn, not
yeah.
while other people are doing things.
Now,
Sorry,
but
you made it sound like he was dropping 6 seconds every time someone did something. Sorry.
No.
We're not trying to kill off Dylan that quickly.
That would be, it'd be quite a funny way to see a fight happening. Just imagine everyone stood still for 6 seconds. Guy runs up, slash.
Okay.
Slap!
So what were you about to say, Arlen? Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Don't worry.
it was me.
What were you saying, Abraham?
Um,
What did you get for self? Sorry.
13.
13. Okay. And it was a disadvantage you rolled.
Yes, that was with disadvantage.
Cool. In that case, Zois, can I have a dexterity saving throw from you? Basically, you're trying to you're free falling. You're trying to catch into the wall.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 6.
6.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
You know we were talking about Abraham maybe.
I
needing a
wanted to
new
be
character.
cool. I didn't want to die. I
So
thought I was
Zois
better than
dropped-
It's almost like your actions have consequences.
Oh fuck.
Zois
All my childhood
roll-
catching up on me.
Do you have any lights on at the second, Zois?
You what? Sorry.
Do you have any lights on yourself?
Give me lights on.
Yeah. Do you have light on yourself? Do you have a torch?
No, I have
Or-
dark vision.
Okay. I just want to confirm. That is
No,
not.
that's-
That's not why I'm asking.
Oh, no, I don't have a torch anyway. But yeah,
Chomp.
I see what you mean now.
Okay, let me just do a roll.
I see what you're bringing to the
Tend to
table,
see
brother. I dislike it.
I dislike everything that you are doing.
But I raise it.
What did I have there?
I raise you with a backflip off into the ravine.
I raise you a bullet.
I like
I
that
suppose
I
if-
bought.
I suppose if Dylan never catches him to the side, I've got to calculate how far down the poison is here.
Oh no. But what I like
Does
to
he die
imagine is
before he
like,
hits the ground?
yeah. Well, I was like,
Right.
it's either he like hits the poison, it's like hit, and then hits the ground and it finishes him off.
Oh,
I forgot about the poison.
We
I
salute
think
Zois.
it's like a proper like cartoon, like Looney Tunes sound splats as he hits the ground as well.
Now,
Yeah.
can you roll me?
You
He
just
died
see
as
him
he
hold
lived.
up a sign. He
A
just
fucking
holds up
idiot.
the sign. Ow.
For sake of ease, can you roll me a stealth check?
Yeah.
It just as a gauge
A
for me to
stealthy
place.
falling. I got a 20, mate.
Can't
Okay.
grab onto anything to
His-
save his life,
his
but he can
screams
be
echo
so
so
stealthy
much.
when he goes down.
Pink
Luca,
Panther tune plays
Yes.
in the background.
Zois won't be falling past me, will he?
He already has.
Okay, well, I was
He
just
was
about
That's
That's
to.
the whole
He's
point. I
200
was
feet
falling
below
to
you
save
now.
you.
He
No, 'cause I
fired
I
off a
just-
spell and then tried to grab onto the wall.
Okay. Can I have another? Is anyone else doing anything? I just want to confirm here.
Just
Do I
climbing.
see the falling goblin?
No.
Cool.
No, because I fell before you turned up, didn't I?
You don't even know
Yeah.
if he's on that. Like you think you saw a blur.
To be fair, I was
Maybe,
a blur
as you
myself.
moved, yeah. As you blurred, you saw a blur.
Okay.
Be blurred.
Someone else had to
Give me
see
another
my ear.
acrobatics check then. Dylan.
My rage is
Acrobatics?
gone off now.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
sorry. Dexterity save.
Oh,
What am I-
ignore that. No, can I do that?
What's
not
your save?
safe. Oh, it's the same thing. It's a +4.
Then it's fine. Yeah.
Yes, 18.
I don't mind you keeping the roll. Just tell me what the difference is. The mods.
Yeah, it's 18.
All right, you're able to catch yourself. We're out of initiative.
Oh, I'm
Actual
the best.
penis.
I am the best of us.
So you can climb.
What, the
20
best of us
feet
are trying to kill themselves?
No, I think I'm the best of us at trying to kill him.
Okay, no.
Yeah, just Gary.
So
can
it will
just kinda
take you
says,
2
like,
minutes to climb up to the surface.
What's the plan now?
How
Can
far up
I
is the
while
hole
they're
on the
doing
other
this?
side that we're trying to get to?
Probably about another 500 feet.
So what? Are we trying to get to the other side of this ravine?
Yes.
We're trying to get here.
And how do we get there without going into the poison?
You leap with faith, essentially. Try to catch it to the other side.
You jump and use your hook.
Jesus
But
Christ.
this place is ridiculously far across. I mean, that's the limit of my vision with this torch.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Wait,
the
torch
torch
makes
been
a
turned
difference,
off.
Cameron. I can see. Oh wait.
The torch has been turned off.
I
Ah,
can see
valid
to
point.
there, and I can't see anything.
Well, for the benefit of you guys, last time at the end I did flash a light so you could see roughly where we were.
Does a spider have a torch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're all climbing back to there.
If you're trying, yes.
Yes, I will climb back to there.
I'll climb back up.
Cool. I mean, it takes it takes 2 minutes for us always to come up, and I imagine you guys are kind of shocked
You want me to
after late.
reset
How
my
high do I get during that
height
time?
to 0?
I wager so 20.
Well, it's 10, 20 rounds basically. So 400.
Yeah, I think you probably can get up to the cave with rain.
Sweet deal.
At this stage, we don't really need to use this map anymore. This was just for this fight.
Aren't you glad you spent the
Yeah.
time making it?
Loading dark web.
What
That's
time
weird.
making it? I drew two caves on one side. That was the laziest map I've ever made.
I don't know, man. I've seen you draw one before.
I think we drew this last time, and it was very good.
I'll be right back. I'm going to loop.
Then again, I can't really speak. We were doing Strad and we had werewolves that were 0-2, so that's...
So where are we?
I need to have Garrick.
Like, we're here,
So
basically.
who's on the other
I'm
side?
here.
Garrick, Abraham, Zoy's, and Erilyn? Yes, they still need to do the jump. So all of you still need to make me an acrobatics check to get across.
Here it
Before
comes,
anyone goes, I
baby.
just kind of like just say,
13.
like, could anyone help me out? If I fall, I don't think I can survive this time.
Zoe ignores him and just runs to the edge.
Okay, Zoe, you can make me a straight acrobatics check.
Yeah, I got a 13.
13. So you do get across. You don't get you get across, but you drop about 200 feet. Let me just do a
Again.
yeah, but on the other side.
That's fine.
So I'm now over, like, here somewhere.
That's fine.
Yes. You'd have to climb 500 feet. Yeah.
You know, I forget, which way did we actually say we wanted to go last time? Did we say
We were going to
going...
Muss.
Yeah, I know we were going to Mars, but which path were we taking, you dingers?
That one.
Were we taking the danger path or the non-danger path?
Which one's the
forget.
danger path?
I think the bottom one was the danger path.
That's the danger. There is a big spider nest.
Oh, I see. So
I want to say we
Perfect.
said we were going in this one, with the ominously large spider drawn in it.
Yeah.
I like to imagine it's a cave painting and not
Yeah,
an
yeah,
actual
exactly.
spider.
I'm back.
Hello. I made it across, but I'm 200 feet down.
Garrick's kind of there, like hand on knees, like. I
Can I,
will definitely be doing that again.
Luca,
Oh,
I won't definitely be doing that again. Jumps across.
Erin, I don't suppose you have any healing, because I can't take another impact like that.
Push him.
Yes, cure wounds.
What a tone. What were you about to say, Milkshake? Sorry.
how far is Garrick away from me?
Well, we're all together,
Okay,
the three of us.
5 feet. Yeah, it's Like, you
Well,
can touch
I'm
it.
going to go and cast. What was it?
6 health.
Thank
I
you.
wish.
How much were you down to, by the way, Cameron?
8.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Now you're
I'm
on
going.
14.
I'm gonna touch you and cast Cure Wound at level 2.
Oh, touch me, daddy.
Looks at the ranger, and you call that cure wounds.
Bitch, bring him
Evelyn
over
just
here.
looks at her.
I'll
That's
do
not
even
a
better.
cure wounds. This is a cure wounds.
Erlen's just staring at her hands. Am I a joke to you?
Heal. Would you heal 13 damage?
By the way, as always, I say you get up to
Thank you.
where. I don't know where. We're just gonna say you guys are at this entrance. Rain, Rain, Oberon, and Zoyce. You see Zoyce
Who?
is climbing up.
Rain.
Rain, Oberon, and Zoyce.
Who's Rain?
Rain is the individual with the spider helmet.
Well, I popped up next to Auburn and Rain.
Yeah.
Go on, you can't see me well.
Yeah, so you tried to kill yourself.
I'm deeply depressed after the loss of Timmy.
With that, Zoe falls backwards.
Garrick is
Off the-
going to
off the
take
edge.
a running start. Yeah, Garrick's taking a running start and gonna attempt the leap of faith.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Why acrobatics?
You're
Oh,
leaping
I'm
through
actually
the
not
air.
bad at that.
I like the idea that he's so far the only one that specified he did a run up. The rest of us just did like a standing long jump.
You actually get,
Well, I
get to the cave with the running up.
Hey, I didn't run up, but I just failed miserably at my run up.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
no, I remember that milkshake.
What'd you get, Cameron?
Well,
Might be okay.
It is fine. You get basically 200 feet below. You actually see a little hole, basically right next to where your the grapple hook is. But it looks distinctly like another grapple hook hole.
I wonder who this was.
The Zoy's shaped hole as he smacked into the wall.
Zoe doesn't use a gravel hook, his head is just wedged.
I was
He
saying,
uses his nose.
I was
Yeah, just
debating,
donk.
thinking, would they take damage from that? No, I can't be asked to calculate that one.
I like to imagine as well that, like, as we all got up to the other side, like Abraham, Aaron, and Zoy's, Garrick's just there, just eating spider guts, and just no one batted an eyelid.
So, oh, Garrick.
Okay,
Yes,
who's going across next?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Cool.
I'm gonna follow
That's it.
Garrick's lead.
Yeah, that's it. Leave the guy that nearly died till last to do his jump again last.
At least if we're at the bottom, we can catch you.
Ooh.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna say Abraham hasn't rolled yet.
I feel like Erlen's
What?
smart enough to realise Auburn was on the other side and was completely useless
Oh yes, 100%.
when Abraham fell.
I'm gonna have a proper talk with you in a minute. So acrobatics, yeah.
You've just explained that your plan is the same thing. What do you mean?
I feel like this plan is familiar, but I can't think where.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go tell Auburn off for going first.
Yeah.
How dare you leave him behind? Where's Abraham?
We're just gonna hear.
Sake.
Oh please, let Erlen be the only one that fucking doesn't do it.
Wow.
Hang on, how has
Okay.
Erlen only got a +3 to acrobatics?
Can I do
I
a
feel-
CP reroll?
Yes. I
So-
cast a stratagem that makes it cost 2.
I'd like to push it. Let's just how many different rules can we fit in here?
So,
I cast all
you are
spells
still above a 5, but
I cast all specs and
you jump across, and you feel yourself like, with your dark side, you can definitely see the other wall, and you can see that you're not catching it. You're still falling.
I like to imagine it's like that moment of like, the cartoon where they're jumping a gorge and it's like, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it.
we're not gonna make it.
We see Erlen not make it there from our end.
No.
Oh, dear.
I
I
imagine
suppose
it's all
we'd
just
hear
slow
it not
motion,
make
like-
it though, right? Because we wouldn't hear the little tink.
Yeah, you wouldn't hear the tink, and probably would hear a very. Okay, so.
I like to imagine
first,
it's just like
can I have
Erlen's in the
a-
air, like.
Nah,
It's just like the
Aaron-
trajectory.
Aaron's definitely smart enough to know not to yell.
Could I have a dexterity saving throw?
Dex
Well,
save.
you might be smart enough not to yell, but the question is are you scared enough to not to?
23.
Cool. Can I have a stealth throw, please?
16.
Cool. Just do mine. Doesn't see you at all. Okay, so you plummet at probably about 300 feet below.
Yeah.
So you've got a nice healthy 800 feet to climb.
That's alright.
Cool, but you are able to make it across. You're not having any major issues though. Abraham.
It was nice knowing you.
Abraham.
Oh
Could I
well, don't
have-
fuck up.
Are you jumping across again?
Hey, you know, you wouldn't happen to have any cantrips that could perhaps guide you across.
Hey, that's better.
I like to imagine Aubrey's just shouting that out across the ravine.
Fucking use guidance!
Abraham? Okay.
Milkshake.
He's gone.
Milkshake.
It froze.
Ah,
Everything froze on my computer for some reason.
feels bad, man.
Oh.
I like this. We can't kill him if his computer's frozen.
Alright, Milkshake, what are
He
you
just
doing?
pauses in midair.
Oh, Abraham actually said what are you doing?
Well, everybody's doing a run and jump across, haven't they?
Yeah, no, hold up. You missed something very important that Bailey said.
No.
No, Auron
fine.
didn't actually shout that out. But you know,
It sounds like I missed something. But
No, it's fine.
he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he doesn't
Oh.
anyway.
well, I'm going to go run and jump
No
across
better
with
in
the
this.
grappling hook like I did last time, and hopefully not fail.
Hey, look. Reminding people that they have spells when they're on 2 hours of sleep is not meta.
Okay. Can I have an acrobatics throw, please?
You can, but I'm probably not going to like it.
Don't use the fallout dice.
If you get another 1, I would fucking laugh.
I got an 8.
Okay, 8.
Okay.
So, this time it feels a bit better. You're not stumbling off the edge. You feel like you've gone across, but you have, you feel like you've not actually gotten to the other side exactly. You can see it in front of you, but you are still tumbling, and you're probably going to have to reach for and try and grapple hooking it from where you
Okay.
are. Could I have a dexterity saving throw?
Of course you can. That will be a 13.
Okay. You just about catch yourself. Very amusingly, as you're kind of like, basically you hook yourself in, you kind of grind to a halt. You see someone right next to you.
Hi.
I kind of just look and it's like, oh, hello, Evelyn. Fancy seeing you down here.
Well, of course, about as well as expected, eh?
Hey, I just smile and say, hey, at least no spider this time.
No
Garrett's got to peer
Oh,
over the
Actually,
edge
that's a
with a
valid point.
torch.
Thank you. I need to roll a deception check.
Amazing. The sound of your talking has caused the spider to drop on you.
Could I have a stealth check, Abraham?
Good thing he's so good at those.
Disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor.
He
Yes,
is.
he is.
Yep.
Oh dear.
It's like just this massive plonk.
Can you imagine it just turns to the left, Abraham?
It's literally someone's down there smashing pots
Hi,
and pans
Erin.
together.
For fuck's sake.
I like to imagine Abraham just turns to his right. Sup, Erilyn? Sup, Spider? Spider!
11.
Oh,
what did you get?
amazing.
11.
Okay, nothing sees you.
Oh.
Garrett just peers his head over and just lights a torch just to see if the other two have made it.
Oh, why?
You can't see.
He puts it out instantly. It's like, I don't think they made it.
So that is a good point.
Okay, can anyone see them? Because I think they're dead. They were right behind me.
Never mind. Man, these spiders are blind today. Jesus Christ. Alright.
That they saw the missile and they ran away.
Garrick's
you two are
spider
able to
vein.
come- You are able to climb up very easily, and you all are about here.
Once everybody's up, I'm just gonna look to the group. Remind me to never leave you on your own. He just literally looks across everybody. You guys are fucking bonkers.
I get a high five for everyone.
Can I just say,
No high five.
you look at Abraham, he just looks tired as fuck. The sheer fact he's had to climb up so far twice. in
How
full
is
shape
Abraham
now.
on health?
I'd like to state that I'm pretty sure the DC for doing that successfully was really fucking low, and we were just really shit.
Auburn laughs
So-
in his like 23-year-old.
I will say this, and the DC to get to the other side was a 5.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Wow.
And Auburn, to answer your question, on a scale of a car crash victim to
Is that it? That's the scale.
a car crash victim to leukemia. Car crash
Okay,
victim.
so I'm gonna heal him with a level 2 cure wounds. is what I'm hearing here.
Just for banter.
Jesus.
Garrick just kind of turns around and is just like, I don't see what the problem is here. You all made it across, and the spider's dead.
I'm just fucking shaking my head.
Spider in singular.
I do thank Garrick for killing the spider, as I look at him coated in green mist.
There you go.
It
That's
was
how you do a
so-
cure wounds, baby. Woo!
Coated in Mist. Quick, write that down as a band name.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, Garrick just looks up and down. It's just like, yeah, it was worth it. I will so totally do that again.
If we're gonna have deaths,
I mean, did you see that? I was just like a
Luke,
missile.
Luke, I
If we
don't
ever find a cannon, put me in it.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Put Garrick in a cannon.
There's no
Well,
cannons
look-
in this world.
Right, when Luca comes back, I think his microphone's gone down and quietness all of a sudden.
No, I think he's moved
Far
away.
away.
I'll tell you what, Cameron would be good.
Sorry, I was choking.
is,
Abraham, you got
obviously,
18 healing, by the way.
What's
I
that?
know,
then?
I just healed myself. Thank you, Auburn.
At some point, we're going to go and find Erilyn's mum, who's a pirate. We are likely to be on a boat with cannons.
There's no
Yeah.
cannons.
Not
As
yet.
always
there's- Not yet. There's.
Bitches love cannon.
What about one of
Bitches
those
love
like?
cheese toast.
Wait,
Nice and artificer.
You guys
I'll
know crossbows,
now.
right?
I'll make a Garrick-sized
Auburn.
ballista.
Auburn. Yeah. I was literally-
This is going to
Garrick
happen.
just says like, do you guys know like the things you put the bolts in, the crossbows? Yeah. Do you think we can make a me-sized one of them and fire me
ballista?
at enemies? That one.
He just
Auburn,
looks at you and.
can you make?
I'm reminded of an idea I think Quill had at the end of one campaign.
Just put me in it when there's enemy,
I
like a
just
swarm of
sigh,
enemies
but-
in front of us. You fire me. I go with my great axe, and I will just like tear down rows of enemies. Think of the possibilities.
Think of the possibilities, and it scares me.
Okay.
Think to be scared of a big man. Just slap his shoulder. It's like onwards.
Rain, by the
And,
way, is just watching just with confusion at this stage.
Garrick is just gonna start walking forwards blindly.
Can I look at her in and say in Elvish, he wants me to build him a crossbow to put himself in to fire himself across a battlefield, and see if she reacts to that, because that's pretty fucking outlandish behaviour.
Love it. She just turns around and she goes, "Oh damn!"
Heartless behaviour.
Give me an insight check.
Insight 6. I have a +4 and I rolled a 2.
You don't see any reaction from her.
Can I use my passive ins?
No.
So are we going into the spider room now?
Well, Garrick has
I
just
don't
headed
know.
And-
Garrick is walking down the path. Which way are you guys going?
Are we going?
Garrick's
pretty
walking
sure.
blindly forward. Whichever path is ahead of us,
Garrick,
he's
stop! Stop!
But are we not going ahead?
This is the dangerous path. I believe we wanted to go on the safer path.
Danger!
We have Mega
Of course.
Spod,
Everyone
Or
else sees it.
Webland.
Well, surely with the webland we just set it on fire, and he just pulls out a torch lit.
That is a bad idea.
I'm just gonna look at Garrick and just go, what happened to you? Like,
He must have
like
hit
your
his head.
personality. Your personality's completely different. What the fuck?
Do you guys remember Bonzo?
I mean, he did just jump off a cliff and kill something with his head. And you're asking what's wrong with him. That's what's wrong with him.
He's probably killed like 99% of his brain cells in that one.
He's not in there anymore.
The spirit,
Garrett's
spirit
gone.
of communist Bonzu has returned and
Severe
possessed
concussion
Garrett's body.
confirmed.
Right, so let's go.
I'm
Let's go to the
kidding.
mega spot. Let's do
Let's
it.
go. I can't see shit. Oh, is there anything wrong with lighting a torch now? Are we like out of
Yes.
the?
I don't know, we're still on the edge of the cavern.
Oh,
There are
right.
spiders everywhere.
Orbron, can I hold on to your shoulder? Guide me. I'm blind.
Rain starts
Oh,
climbing up the wall.
Yes, I like bring Garrick to the edge. Throw your hook up there and climb.
God.
put hand on shoulder.
You see Garrick put his hand up to his eyes and do that, like, up where?
You guys can see that, by the way, when you look up, Garrick. That
Garrick can't see anything.
No, you've looked up, and I distinctly was waiting for that. So there is, you can see where the gap in the ceiling was, and you can see there were spider webs kind of around that area. And can you roll me a perception check?
All of us.
Just Garrick.
Okay.
Straight as well.
What you're by, sorry.
Fuck. Never mind.
Said now what?
Genuinely, never mind.
He's just so like at the moment his blood is still pounding in his ears. He's just looked up and like his heart is still pounding away.
I like to
after
imagine
killing
that
the spider.
because he doesn't know that it's like dark and he can't see, all the blood vessels in his eyes have burst from doing the mist move, and he just genuinely cannot see anymore. But he has no
Blindness.
idea because it's dark.
Okay, so you guys start climbing up, all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I have to ask, are we not looking up in order to climb?
we are now, yes.
So do we
But
not want us to make perception check?
Sure, if you want to make a perception check, specifically because of where Garrick was looking.
I'll do one.
Wait, Garrick just looked up.
Well, I got a
rolled
2.
the same as Garrick.
I rolled a 2.
Fucking hell, guys.
I got an 11, so can I see anything? Oh.
Why do I
Aaron,
feel
you
like
rolling as well?
everyone-
Aaron got
everyone-
20.
What I love is like everyone's just gone to look, and then the smell of the blood and guts off Garrick has just gotten to everyone. They're like, oh.
The dumb is infectious.
So, Aaron,
Yes.
yeah, well, you guys are all climbing up, man. You are looking, as Owen points out. You're looking up, and you see that there is that small hole that you guys came through. And the hole itself is about 50 foot across, 50 foot squared. And as you're looking up, you can see there's sunlight, and you're quite happy to see the sunlight coming through there. And as you're kind of just looking there, just to embrace that, you see movement seeming to come. You kind of see like there's on the edges seems to kind of be an item there, not. And you think you see something going up.
Oh no. Going out of the out of where we came from.
And
Oh no.
just as you kind of look away, you see something drop out of the hole. And
Wait, hang
yeah,
on.
it looks like it's dropping down the ravine, but it looks like it's got 8 legs just dropping.
Wait, sorry, maybe I'm not understanding this correctly. I'm
The
looking
spider fell
up.
the hole.
No, so I'm looking up.
Yes.
I can see the hole that we fell out of initially.
This is the one we
And-
fell into this place.
Yes.
From the
The
Great.
Yeah.
cavern.
So
Cavern hole.
I can see a spider. It's climbing out of the hole, but
Yes,
then
you
it
think
is
you're
now
seeing
coming
mul-
towards us.
Yes, you think you see multiple figures coming out of the hole. You think you see one spider fall back down through the hole.
So basically, they're escaping.
Okay,
Right, so they're climbing out the hole or dropping?
so
Right.
They're
there's
climbing
there's
out, but one fell down.
Right.
so one's fallen, or can I see a web?
Fallen.
Okay, so we're gonna be splattered by a fucking spider.
Yeah, it's not going to hit you. Like as
So
You
we're
know,
on the
this-
wall. This is in the middle, I'm guessing.
I think he's
Yeah.
making us aware of the fact that we've released hell.
I think he's trying to get his joke across that the basin's a bathtub.
Okay.
For God's sake.
Oh my god.
Okay, okay.
Thank you,
so-
mate.
That is such a stretch.
Lucas' brain, it's a magical place.
I love it so much.
You have spent far too much time in it.
Right, so it looks like we've released all of them and they're all leaving. So that's
How?
good.
How have we released them?
By opening the hole.
Which hole?
That hole.
The one we
Crater.
fell down and... Oh, hang on a second. Look at
He's
Garrick,
got-
he's cross-eyed.
It's got-
His eyes are literally bleeding.
Do you remember your
Oh.
name?
3!
Do you remember how we got here?
Lego brick.
I have very fuzzy memories of how we, where we are and how we got here. To be honest, it's almost like I was absent somewhere. I felt like I was elsewhere at the time.
I'm gonna turn to Aubrun. You know what? I like this new Garrick. Continue.
I'm not sure I want anyone using themselves as a bully.
I wouldn't have wished it upon my worst enemy.
It's like, I'm just a bit like, yeah, we do some dumb shit, but fuck me.
So are we continuing up, or are we watching a spider fall?
But we're just climbing now, yeah?
Yeah.
I think so.
I will say to probably Abraham, if do you have any like means of contacting people on the above ground? Via spell. I do not. But if we do, we should probably warn someone that
At this current second, no. I would need to
I see.
rest
Have
my
a nap.
wounds and
Have a nap. The blessed nap.
All right. Do you guys come?
Can I also say, and another issue I may have as well. The people I can send it to kind of are hunting us.
Well, I suppose depending on the spell, you could potentially send it to Erlen's parents or step-parents, as they were. You met them, right? Just to
True, but I
warn
just
them.
don't know if they'd accept it just because I've maybe said 10 words to them.
I'm not gonna lie, my dad's a little bit on the friendlier side of people. I'm sure he will
I'm sure if
understand
someone
it.
just randomly gets this message saying, "Spider's coming out of hole, careful."
Is Erlen's dad the kind of guy that like,
Somehow it ends
shows
up on a
when he
different
visits his
plane, and they
house?
look in the hole like,
Maybe,
he,
Dylan.
he accidentally messages my dad. What the fuck?
Shit, wrong
What
number,
hole?
so sorry.
What's
oh,
the
even
face
better.
spiders?
Or they just go, check the hole, check the hole.
I mean, your dad might find it normal, to be honest.
You just, oh, go and check the hole.
To the hole.
Okay,
Cool.
so you guys come up, and you find yourselves in a cavern remarkably similar to one that you had been in on the other side that you first met Rain and her two compatriots.
Okay.
And it's completely dark. Obviously, those who have dark vision can see. You know,
Torch these now.
if you want to.
God no.
If you're asking that, I will say just let us have a quick look round first. Make sure there's nothing here.
Garrick's just like doesn't know where the voice came from, so he's just spinning in circles with thumbs up.
Okay. It's nice.
So, those who have dark vision and those who can see, and especially anyone who can hear, notice that there is a large spider that seems to be crumpled on the floor in front of you.
Oh yes.
How big is large?
About 15 foot by 15 foot across.
Does it look like the one that we murdered before?
Oh my god.
Yes.
This spider
If
is.
it's
Is it the one we murdered before?
No,
Okay.
wrong side.
Wrong side, I see.
I was going to say, can we have it in American meters, please?
So
Can
who's
they be
killed-
described in football fields?
Is it? So is it like
Look,
upside down?
I'm
on
going
its
for
back?
feet, James, because that's how this game was built. It's just easier.
On football fields.
So
Say again?
is it on its back with its legs curled up when you say crumpled, or does it look like it's napping?
So it more looks like it's on the floor, but its kind of legs are splayed.
Right. Okay.
I do not.
But you do notice that obviously you've got dark vision, so you
Oh,
can't see this,
Is
and
this
you
the one
guys are a
that
bit.
fell?
You guys are a bit distance away.
Okay.
That there seems to be something on its shell, not moving, but it seems odd. It doesn't seem like it's part of its carapace.
Okay.
You'll have to get closer to
I'll
double
say to
check.
Rain in Elvish. What's the play? Let's see if she responds. I'm determined.
Give me an insight check.
I'm determined.
You just hear it as Garrick pulls out his
12.
Oh, Garrick, you wouldn't see this.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Oh, we should probably explain to Cameron about rain.
Garrick's just spinning in circles still with his thumbs up.
Oberon's not actually said to anybody about
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
his theory. of,
Garrick's just
Um,
spinning in circles with
Okay,
thumbs
that's
up.
fine. No worries.
What did you say? What was it? The question? And what was your answer? What was your roll? Sorry,
12.
12.
I'm rolling like trash.
No, you don't see any visible response from them.
Does she do any? Or is she just standing there, waiting for us to do something?
What's your passive insight?
14.
She looks like she got her spear out. That's distinctive. You can tell that. But she seems to always kind of have her spear ready. But she does seem to be kind of looking at this. Right, you can see her kind of tilting her head slightly. She's very confused.
Okay. So I'll say to the non-seers, have your weapons ready. I'm gonna go look at this thing that might or might not be dead.
Zoids can see it, obviously. Can I
Yes.
prep Ray of Sickness for if this thing moves?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll do that. At level 3, by the way, I think I'll specify.
Yep.
I'm
Make
going
up.
to have my bow
I didn't realise it
drawn.
went up to level 3 earlier, so I was only casting it at level 2, which upsets me, because I mean, it wouldn't make a difference, but...
I'd like to hold an action to fire my bow if whatever in front of me actually looks like it's going to hurt Orbron, or makes any kind of like aggressive move against him.
Of course.
Garrick just kind of says quietly, you know, I can have my weapon ready, but if I can't see what I'm hearing, I'm not going to be very good in this
Well,
fight.
if everyone else shoots a spell or an arrow, get a torch or a light on.
Okay.
I hold an
Okay.
action to turn a torch on as soon as like I see any flicker of attack.
Cool.
Abraham would like to look men.
So do you get closer? Oh,
Yes, I would sneak forward.
cool. I'll make a stealth check.
A little look. 14.
So you get a bit closer, and you're not seeing any signs of life from the spider. Like, it looks like it's just, completely immobile. And you notice that there seems to be a kind of vegetation growing out from under the carapace, and it seems to have broken through the top of it.
Does it look like mushrooms?
It does.
Fuck. I think it might be those mushrooms that go in the lungs.
Oh, okay.
The ones we're actually after.
That's good.
I'll say in Elvish terrain. Rain, do you know what the mushrooms look like?
Roll me an insight check. Every time you ask a question, just roll me an insight check, just for sake.
7.
Right. I'm going to say
Getting
that
worse.
Erilyn.
You see her pondering.
Ooh, that might mean something, but she might just be fucking looking at it.
I would like to say that at this point, I think Erilyn has caught on to what the hell's happening, because he keeps talking to her in Elvish.
Oh yeah, I mean,
think
anyone with
Erilyn's
dark
smart
vision
enough.
can 100% see Auburn is just dissatisfied every time she doesn't react.
I'm also going to talk. I would like to see if I could notice anything from her reaction to that.
So what are you trying to say? Or are you trying to react to what Oberon has been saying?
No, I'd like to see on her face because obviously I've clicked in what Aubrun's doing. I'd like to see if I can see anything from her features from his question.
Right, no, sorry. What I was more meaning is, were you trying to react and see if she was reacting to Oberon's sentence?
Right, yes.
Sorry. Okay. Roll me an insight check.
Oh, fuck off. 11.
So angry.
I mean,
They are very hard to read.
That damn spider mask is doing its job.
I like to imagine underneath the spider mask, there's just like all sorts of fluctuations in the mouth bit. You just haven't seen the corner of the mouth move or something.
so
It's like,
you do notice that she, and it's Erilyn only, you do see that she does seem to, whenever Oberon talks, and especially when Oberon talks in Elvish, she is tilting her head his way.
Okay. Right. So that could be that she's listening in.
Maybe.
It could be that she understands, or it could be that she's just like, why the fuck is this guy speaking a random language at me?
Yes, still?
Oh.
Well, I was just saying, maybe she's forgotten Elvish, but it's like familiar to her.
Maybe. We don't know.
We have
Maybe,
no idea.
maybe
I'm so
she's
tempted
actually
to just
deaf.
try and
She
take
could
her
just be
helmet
deaf.
off.
does anyone else in the party speak Sylvan?
No.
No.
Sylvan is.
Amusingly, I do not speak Silver.
Garrick just like hearing the Elvish speak constantly just says just words in Sylvan. Just like
It's just Ent. He's just talking really slowly.
Wow.
She takes her eyes off the spider and is looking at you with genuine confusion. Like, you see her like kind of
Tilting the head.
no, this is the best bit. She's tilting her head right at me, but Garrick can't see it. So Garrick's just like, everyone's speaking this weird.
Oh, no,
language.
wait.
Like, what is wrong with everyone?
This is it. Does she look like she can see?
Yeah.
Yeah. That means she's got dark vision. The other guys didn't have dark vision. They had torches in the village.
Oh my god,
Fuck's
we
sake.
cracked the code.
So she's something.
I like
She's
that we
something.
discovered that she is real.
Fuck's sake.
Well, hold on, we can like narrow this down.
what, to all the things in
Yeah,
the
to
Underdark.
our known races. Right?
I mean, Garrick just says like, just basically just.
Surprise.
Like,
She
like,
could be a hill.
No one else. No one.
This is when I tell you guys, she takes off her helmet and she looks like this and put it in Penthouse.
So it's a Medusa.
Oh my god.
Somehow we
I love
didn't
how it's
notice
got
the
the
fishy
fish.
limbs.
You've been thinking it's been an odor.
It wasn't me.
Amazing.
Gareth for one.
Actually amazing.
No, she does not take her helmet off. I find it shocking.
Surprisingly.
There's a.
Garrick's rambling in silver now, just like, God, all these weirdos talking in this other language. What is wrong with them?
I mean, I've got to be honest, I'm reluctant to touch these mushrooms because, you know, I don't want to have fungi lungs.
Eat it.
No.
Forget the things that got rid of the mushrooms are in the bottom, right?
Yes.
That's what we decided last time, or we're
Or
told.
more accurately, the things that get rid of the death bloom are in the bottom, is what you were told.
Yeah. I forgot what it was called. Did we get a description of what death bloom actually looks like? I don't think
No.
we did, besides mushroom.
Basically, yeah.
Is
So is this
anybody good at
basically-
identifying mushrooms?
Distinctly,
be.
because there's no torches on, and you guys have grey vision, you
Yeah.
can't actually see any of the colours of these mushrooms.
Well, yeah, I
The
mean, you can see the shapes, though.
Yeah,
Certain
Yes.
mushrooms will be weird shapes.
Could I have a look at it?
It's an oyster
Erilyn and
mushroom.
I will look at it. I want to look at it with Erilyn.
Alright, roll me. Do you want to have one of you assist in the other, essentially?
that
Or
would
do you want
give
to both look at it?
advantage.
What's wait? What do we? What?
I will
what would
help
we have to be
Erilyn.
rolling for it?
Survival
Everyone-
check.
I say, so Zoyce is doing a separate one, but Bailey's helping me with my one.
Right. So if it's just a straight survival check, because one, you guys aren't aware of the Underdark, and you've not interacted with these mushrooms in the past, you'd have to do a disadvantage, just straight. So if you're assisting, it goes up to a straight. Otherwise, if you're doing it by yourself, it's a disadvantage.
Can we assist
Right.
an assistant assisting to get advantage?
Okay, I got
No.
it. Fine. Ignore me.
I'm gonna help
We've got the
Mormont
assist-
helping Erilyn.
We've got the assistant chain.
No, you can't do that.
It's
So,
like it's like the peasant railgun.
Aaron, give me just a straight survival check then.
17.
So, as I said, you still can't see what the colours are, so that's just a thing you can't see, even no matter how close you are, unless you have light on it.
I'm alright.
But you can see these are looking like ears. Basically, they look like kind of just they've grown up into an ear kind of shape as they're grown.
Sorry? I didn't really get any of that.
Well, it's just the shape of the fungus. There's not much else you really can get from said fungus. You don't know these fungus. You've never interacted with them.
Okay.
Okay, so if you've never seen them, that's a sign.
I will lick the fungus.
Oh fucking hell!
Not.
You sure?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Give me a
What's
Constitution
behind
saving
door
throw.
number 1? Do you want to keep door number 1 or take
20.
door number 2?
Is there an option that
20?
might kill you? Zois will take that one.
This
20.
depression for over Timmy's gonna get
We'll
serious.
find Timmy one day.
I'm just crying as I lick the
Oh,
fungus.
Timmy!
I
Sorry.
miss you, Timmy!
Zois,
I'll see you soon!
as you lick this fungus, you feel like there is a paralyzing effect on you. You feel your heart slowing down. You feel your lungs start to stop. All your limbs are about to drop. But you are able to just about resist it.
Oh,
Do I get any, like, sort of high from it, or is it just a bit shit?
You feel sluggish more.
Downer.
Your tongue's
Like
gone
the-
numb. Okay, guys.
Just go, hey, yo! The return of Yuba.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Not you, Bar.
So, I'll turn to everyone and just go,
yeah, don't do that.
don't lick it.
Really? Don't lick the surprise mushroom. Okay.
I'm just
mean,
gonna
even
look at
I
everyone
could
and
have
just be
told you
literally
that.
like, I'm gonna be like,
I literally nearly died. Don't do that.
Oh, that's a shame. Only nearly.
Can I have a look to see what Raina or whatever her name is? I can't remember.
Rain.
it's just rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rain.
Can I see what Rain thinks of this?
Well, Rain's not licking the mushroom. She's looks like she's
No,
taking about.
How does she react to the goblin licking the mushroom?
This is it. It's doesn't play. I'm just trying to throw her out.
Give me an insight check.
We're gonna annoy her into speaking.
Insight check, did you say?
Yeah, just to see her
well,
reaction.
While all
Nat
of
20,
this is
baby!
While all of this is going on, Garrick is just going to be rear guarding, just like keeping an eye out for anything coming up behind us.
So I'd say yeah, sure. I'd say with a nat 20, you can actually you just about get it. You can see her eyes in there, and you've not really ever been able to see her eyes through her helmet. But with the perfect kind of angle you've got, and you've managed to see her eyes, and you see her eyes seem to be risen. You also notice
What do
there
you
is
what do you mean by risen?
like she's in kind of a shock. You know, you've risen her eyes, like open her eyes
Okay,
widely.
yeah, that's fine. I didn't know if you meant her eyes were literally just taller than they should
She's got
be.
eye stalks.
Yeah. 'cause
She
that
is a snail.
important.
You also notice that there is distinctive scarring around her eyes. Just
Oh, okay.
on a brief kind of glance, you just see that there is, like, you couldn't really tell what it is without having a more in-depth look, but it looks like there is, like, significant scarring around her eyes.
Okay.
But yes, she looks like she's in shock to the goblin licking the mushroom. And she's keeping a 10-foot kind of burr from this thing.
Fantastic.
The mushrooms or Zoys?
Just the mushrooms.
No, I'll back up. If she's like skirting it, I'll back up.
I like how she's not attempted to stop me though. She's let me do this. She's terrified. of
She
this
doesn't give a
she's
care.
like,
She doesn't care.
Still kind of wounded.
Okay, guys, don't go near the mushroom.
What mushroom?
Rain doesn't like it.
I'm just gonna go. What?
Zoids, however, did lick it, so probably stay away from him too.
Where
I'm
are
just
the
gonna breathe on
mushrooms?
people heavily.
Hang on, let me check and see how bright my thing of light is. I think it's dimmer than everyone else's, so it might be a bit safer to have. Where's my thing? Yeah, it's got a 5-foot radius of light, so I'll like pick up a little pebble or something and stick a light on it.
Oh, yay.
Okay, and I'll throw it towards the dead spider. It's dead. Don't freak out. There's a mushroom growing out of its ass. Don't lick it.
Why would I lick it?
Ask Zois. He did.
I nearly died, Garrick.
For someone that's so proficient in arts beyond my comprehension, you are very dumb.
Why do I, whenever I see Zoids at the moment, do I think of Minetta from
Zoids is
fucking My Hero
literally-
Academia?
He is the difference between intelligence and wisdom. He's intelligent enough to cast spells, but he's not wise enough to not lick a mushroom.
I can tell you pie to 1,000 places, but yeah, I have no road safety.
He will just walk into oncoming traffic.
While reciting pie.
3.14.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room?
Not really.
Cool.
So onwards and onwards?
Yeah.
I mean, are we going upwards or downwards? I can't really tell in this place.
Can I just say,
Upwards.
while
Yeah, this way.
watching all this, Abraham has been in quite shock. Watching people.
Abraham's
like,
not saying anything.
like-
Abraham's as blind as Garrick.
Well, now the light's on, we can see a bit more. And can I look up and down Abraham, like after the light coming on? Like, how does Abraham look right now, milkshake? Like, what's his expression thing?
With his eyes.
Oh,
All in the eyes.
if you look at Abraham's eyes, what you see is like jittery eyes that are like kind of look left and right constantly, trying to see if there's a spider about. You notice like in his armor, there's big gashes in his armor, but like you see like underneath it, like where a wound should be, it's like healed quite well. But yeah, he's looking. His armor's not looking in the best of shape, but he's looking okay-ish.
Gary kind of goes up to him, just places like a hand, like, well, yeah, kind of like towards his shoulder. I'm probably reaching up a little bit. Just like, don't worry, big lad. Remember, when in doubt, Garrick Projectile was here to save you. Oh, no, Garrick the Missile. That's my new name.
I might have to increase the maximum damage from fall damage.
I cast Garrick Missile.
Yeah, make a custom spell, please.
It's like Garrick has just become a javelin. That can just be thrown.
Oh, you know, Luca was saying we could make spells, right? What's the one that lets you throw items? Can we get one that lets us throw Garrick?
I suppose I can let you upgrade catapult.
Yeah, that's the one. We'll make the spell Manipole.
It would have to be a high level spell.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
Gary too. It's just like on his shoulder. Just like, don't worry, I got your back. You're not alone down here. These fuckers are everywhere, but we stick together, we'll be okay. Just let's just try and avoid some ravines from now.
Looks Abraham looks.
This whole place based around a
So,
ravine.
yeah, it's gonna be our, like, you know, when dudes go on like stag dudes, they've got the same shirts. Ours is just we hate ravines.
And then I like Ireland's. It's just got like pen added and spiders underneath.
It's just a list that's solid, and the Pope's on there as well.
Religious
We
cults.
don't like the Pope.
At this stage, you just work out what is it? Splunkophobia, it's fear of caves.
Who's spunking?
I'm sorry.
Spelunkophobia.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
spelunk. Sorry. I genuinely did not hear that.
No. Who is spunking though?
I'd imagine Zoi's is just uncontrollably doing it after licking the mushroom. Oh,
Yeah.
I've lost control!
Guys, help! I can't make it stop!
Okay, so with that, I think we're progressing.
I feel like the opposite of that. We are regressing.
Awesome. So,
And
you
with
guys
that,
take
Gary
out.
just says in Sylvan again as we kind of wander ahead, just like, man, this place is, you know.
With the
I
second
like
you just
Garrick's
hear
response to
something.
everyone starts speaking in different languages is in Sylvan. It's just like, yeah, fuck it. Everyone starts speaking.
This is Garrick's inner monologue. Whenever Garrick is inner monologuing, he's doing it in Sylvan because no one else has seemed to respond to him.
At one stage, I think, is this a real language?
Have I just made up my own language?
I think Garrick fully believes that this is his own language.
Someone starts responding to him. The fuck? What?
You know Garrick?
By the gods.
Oh, God,
Anyway, sorry.
Right, so you guys continue on the caves.
Hmm.
So you start heading up here, and you have no particular issues. And you come up to a fork in the road.
Hooray!
Rain seems to not be making any major moves. She wants to see. No, she seems to have just taken a seat to wait for you guys to discuss.
Is she not
But
meant to
she
be
does seem-
guiding us? I just looked to the group. Was that not her whole purpose for being here?
It's always like,
Oh, yeah!
Right? Just turn and look at her.
Yeah, Garrick's just in a monologue. And this guide is appearing to be waiting for us to make decisions despite them being the guide. I am confused as to what we are waiting for.
Boris and Irish has just been watching you debate on every decision, it seems. So she was just waiting to see if you were doing anything in particular. And that case, she would just stand up and start walking down here.
Hey, lady, is there anything we should be aware of down these routes? I mean, I'm guessing you've been down here seeing as you're leading us this way. Like, other than spiders, is there anything else, this way?
She doesn't respond.
I will start nodding along as if you're saying something, and she just turn around and say, spiders.
amazing.
I said other than spiders.
Mushrooms.
Oh, not the mushrooms.
Mushroom spiders.
Hey, Zois, I have a mushroom
We
here.
did see one of them.
Licks.
That was my
No.
dinner.
You do actually, on your way, you do encounter a few spiders, but these don't seem to be anywhere as large or as aggressive as the previous ones. And she kind of takes a wide berth around them and motions you to do the same, like very slowly and very cautiously, basically. And she gets up to but there's no major complications. You guys get up to this part of the cave. Obviously, she motions you to kind of start, like, you kind of get up to what looks like a long cavern. You get up on the floor, but she then motions you all to try being as quiet as possible, like keep low to the ground. So, I'd like to have stealth checks from everyone if you're following.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna use a roll 20 and just see how bad I'm looking.
Oh, 21. Holy shit,
I'm
Erilyn.
gonna join you on the roll 20. I've been rolling real bad as well.
I like to point out
And it
roll
continues.
20. I think we mean D&D Beyond though.
Fucking, we rolled the same again, Milkshake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we may have rolled the same, but someone had a little bit more to their stuff.
So, what was the lowest roll between us?
5.
Oh dear.
The highest roll between us? Oh, 28. That's alright. I counteract it, right?
wasn't your roll, actually.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
19.
Definitely counteract.
So we have a 5. We have
I
anything
hate
else?
you, Bailey.
11.
I've also been a bad boy. Okay. Nevertheless, I've got the numbers I need. Right. You guys continue forward. Not majorly. Some of you find it quieter than others. Rain looks like she makes a few missteps, but she's probably about average on the road from what you can gather. Obviously 28 fucking sounds like yeah, you can't hear anything from them.
Nice. Everyone's gone into the ether.
So
No.
going forth, you sorry, this fucking heat killing me. You start walking down this cave, and you see there is one of these larger tarantula spiders. Kind of, it just looks like it's meandering. Looks like it's looking for a particular place to kind of roost. If it was a guess.
Roost.
Spider bird.
It's not a chicken.
How do you know?
I know it lays eggs, but fuck off.
Yeah, did you not have any spiders roosting with your chickens, James?
If there were, I fucking know. Why, thanks.
And this spider is basically going to be having a quick look around as it's walking, see if there's any very quick prey.
Oh, hi guys!
We're slow, actually.
It is a 14. So,
Oh dear. We've been spied!
Oh no.
suppose
What was noises?
I got a 21, I think.
Cool.
Hold on, let me double check that. I don't want to lie.
Let me just get up.
Yeah, I got a 21.
I can't actually remember what was on this map. I suppose this works actually. No, toggle navigation. Activate it.
Ah, yes, a familiar map.
This is me just basically.
Blank.
We need.
Timmy was still there, Rick.
Oh, not Timmy.
I need. Spider. You. All right.
Yeah, when you said larger, I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting it to be, medium size, not massive.
Like a big fucking spider.
Yes.
I like to think that this is our marching order as well. I'm happy with that.
I'm not.
No, absolutely not.
Right.
Garrick was definitely rear guarding, either in front of or behind Abraham. Probably behind.
Would Garrick and Abraham have been wearing a torch or something like that? Oh no, yeah. Yeah, the
I don't
5
like-
foot thingy.
I probably would have been leading them to save us having a torch,
Oh, okay.
knowing that there's baddies about, and we're
Makes
trying
sense.
to be sneaky.
So you guys are currently don't have any vision.
Like if we did, I don't know. You said we spotted it before it spotted us, right?
Yeah.
Could I have said this to them to be ready to have a torch?
Yeah, I'd say so. Would you have lit a torch, Garrick, and would you have done your lights? Just confirm.
I would have used light, yes.
Cool. And Garrick, it's fine. Fuck it. So let me just pull up a encounter. Sorry about this.
All good.
Can I roll initiative yet?
No,
Yes.
3,
no.
2, 1.
Initiative.
Save and run. So roll. Everyone can roll initiative if they want.
Gabby.
I need Abraham and Zois.
Yes.
What am I rolling? Sorry. Initiative.
Initiative.
23.
6. I have a very habit of rolling under 10.
6. Oh, and you beat it at least. Oh no, Aaron. At least you're beating someone, I suppose.
Yeah.
I am painfully average still.
Right, starting. We have Zois at the top.
It's rain here as well, by the way.
Am I going now?
Yeah, I'm gonna have. I need to actually do a roll for rain.
Custom player roll.
Hello.
10.
No.
So rain is before you, Auburn. Just need to remember that.
Bros, Rain got a +5 to dex. What the hell?
Uh.
Rain, I'm gonna fucking take that hat off you. That hat is gonna be my hat. I don't fucking care if you've been maimed by the Dark Elves. I'm having that hat.
Shit.
What, are you looking for the opponents who just said hat?
No, she's annoyed me for having an extra dex bonus. I will expose you.
Alright. So, the first initiative is Zois.
Yo, yo. Right, I'm gonna bippity boppity back the fuck up a few steps. And what can I do that's quite cool?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna take a few steps back and cast Ray.
Whoops. That
What
was
the
not
fuck?
intentional.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
And it's got legendary actions.
boppity boop,
Fuck.
And I'm gonna cast.
Arachnos. The Giga Spider.
Yeah. It was just randomly on these top walls.
Yeah. And I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness at level 3.
Sure.
Boom.
She's going to be 9/1 common.
I
I
hate everything. I rolled a 9.
That's a miss.
That's
Man. Hold on, bear with me.
Come on to make these tarantula stat blocks. But I don't think you guys are going to be fighting much more.
Thank God.
It's fine. You'll be fighting every other
Yeah,
time.
we're definitely going to be upgrading to worse things.
from
That's
spiders.
it. I'm just gonna shout Zapparoo! And then my hands are just gonna like fucking fizzle out and nothing's gonna happen.
Okay.
The
Guys, you go now.
Oh no, the mushrooms made him impotent.
Um,
Oh no.
anything else?
No, that's me. I literally fucking can't do anything.
Oh. Give me 1 second, lads.
Giant spider. Giant spider's going to make a 1 step forward.
2 steps back.
No. Oberon is 1, 2, 3. Erin is 4, 5, 6. Erin. This one's got a plus that to hit. Does a 10 hit, Erin?
I don't think it does, no.
Cool. It does that. It can try to do that, I suppose. It's going to do a web on Erin as well, which is a ton of part of the biting.
I'm back.
This has also got plus that to hit. Erin, does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
You are restrained by webbing. You can make a strength check. Yeah, basically, you've been webbed.
I know web. I use web quite often in the other campaign.
Yes, but you don't have spider web.
Spiderweb, spiderweb.
Next will be Garrick.
Coolio. Well, Garrick is going to do his thing and step forward, and he's going to rage at the same time, and I'm going to take the tail
Cool.
because Garrick likes the tail. It's very nice. And I'm going to swing at him recklessly.
Cool. Give me an attack.
Yep. Attack with advantage, please. Will a 23 hit?
Hits.
And a bunch of damage. That's not a bunch of damage, that's only 10.
Oof.
Yeah. But I do get a second attack, so
Yes, you remember this one this time.
Yeah.
let's try it again.
Yeah.
Dice.
Okay, well I still hit. But do I do more damage?
Not much.
Exactly one.
That's good. I like that. That's fun.
Okay. Anything else, Garrick? I believe you have bonus action and some more movement.
Well, Garrick's not going to move from here because he's protecting his big friend Abraham.
And
I
Rain.
don't think anything else.
You're better than Rain.
And Rain
I
is
used
there
the bonus
too.
action to rage.
Whoops. That one. Like that.
Would be my
Right,
turn.
yeah. Cool. Next will be Rain. That's why I was actually trying to move her. Oh my god, she did a thing. Rain is going to first attempt to do the bigger roll. And she gets advantage on this. That's that. Cool. And he has to roll as well. Oh, nice. Basically, she kind of wings up grapple hook and catches onto the top of its head and pulls it down prone. She will then make an attack with her spear, which is not as good. 14, no. Cool. So the spider is now prone. And that's the end of the turn. Oberon.
Yes, Oberon. He wants to hit the thing. You say it's prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just stab it with my short sword.
Cool. You got advantage.
There's roll number 1 and roll number 2. 16.
16 hits, just.
Yay. Oop.
What, even
8.
with its restrained?
Slashing damage. Piercing damage.
How much, sorry?
8.
Okay. And what were you saying there, James?
Does he get advantage?
I did.
You did.
I did, yeah.
My fault.
Sure.
And then... Does anyone still look somewhat weak healing wise.
Let me check. Oh fuck! Someone's ringing the doorbell. Abraham is probably looking the weakest.
Okay, I'll do a level 1 healing word on him. You get 7 more healing, Abraham. 11 more healing. I keep forgetting about our chemicals. I whip out my little chemistry set in your face.
Spell mode.
Exactly. And let's see. These I will move here.
More.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I will move here.
I'm back.
Nice.
Okay. I gave Abraham some healing and then I shimmied around the spider.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, of course, you've got the wireless. Cool, yeah, that's me done.
Awesome. Then we jump down to Erilyn.
Right. Erin's going to take the disengage action.
Cool.
Over here. Sorry, how much damage did the spider do to me?
None.
It didn't.
Actually, no. You're restrained at the second. Actually.
I am, yes.
I'm going to disengage. No, I'm not.
I'm going to try and break out.
I need a strength check, please.
You
19.
bonus action disengage, James.
Give me 2 seconds, gentlemen.
Yep. You've broken through it.
Would that
Yeah.
be? Hang on. Yeah, can I disengage? Bonus action disengage?
Well, it's yours.
If you're a rogue, I bet
I do have one part in rogue.
you don't normally get the ability to do it. So
I think it's level 2 rogue gets it.
Oh, okay, that's alright then. In that case, then I shall just... Well, I would have had my bow out, so I don't have my sword out. Can I just smack it with the end of my bow?
you can try to punch it.
Yeah, can I try and punch it in the eye?
You can punch it. It's not necessarily in the eye.
That's fine. Just a strength,
Right.
is it?
Yeah, unarmed attack, I believe. You have that on your options.
Yeah, that option, but it's 1 plus strength damage.
I return.
20.
20 hits. What's your strength?
1. Yeah,
You do
this
1
is
point.
none. It's none. So yeah, it's a 1 damage.
You do 1 damage to the spider.
Scream fuck you while I do it.
Fuck you! What do you do? Actually, no. You wouldn't have been able to attack the spider because that would have been an action.
Good point. Can I just move away and...
Yeah, sure. It would have
so-
disadvantage if it was try attacking you.
Yeah, disadvantage to try and attack me, so yeah, that's
Cool.
fine.
That would be a 9 plus 16.
Oh, just hits.
Cool. 6 that hit. Piercing. Cool. Anything else?
Uh,
There's action and movement.
Aaron's gonna be like, no. That's it.
Cool. Abraham.
I'm gonna walk up to it and smack my sword.
Cool. No advantage. Oh, actually, no. You do get advantage. It's prone, of course.
Thank God I get advantage.
What'd you get?
Well, my first rolls were 3, but then I just got 18 plus 4. That's
Hits.
22.
Roll damage, and what do I have to roll? Cons?
Yeah.
Cool with that.
Deserved it.
Yeah, you have to your constitution saving throw.
Bless you.
Of
12. Succeed.
Cool. That is a 17.
One of these days, it'll work.
One of these days, you fucked up the time with Chimera with it.
I know it is. So, that was 4 plus 4, so that's 8 damage.
Nice. Next will be back up to the leaderboard. Zoids.
Zoi's. I'm not gonna lie, he's a little bit pissed off that he missed his first fucking shot. Because it was one of the worst rolls he's ever done, actually. He's just gonna touch his forehead and go and cast Mind Sliver at it.
What is Mind Sliver?
It's an
Remind me.
intelligence saving 40.
Cool. This thing does not have a good chance of this.
Does Mind
Oh,
Sliver
boy.
have a minimum intelligence though?
I don't actually know. Let me read.
That's a good thing to double check. I know one of them
Drive a
does.
disorientating spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed in an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Okay,
No.
anything else?
No.
Which spell is it that needs that? I genuinely can't remember.
Is mine something?
Is an 18 minus 4, so 14.
So if it's equal, it's fine.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's fine.
Good idea, though.
I thought it wouldn't have a high intelligence, but you rolled like a fucking champ, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go and stand near Evelyn as well.
My trackies.
Cool.
And just look at her. I'm just gonna stare at Evelyn for a minute.
I can put my head.
Aaron, you feel a pair of eyes staring at you.
I'll put my head.
I freak out for a second, then realise it's always, and then freak out again.
The spider is going to stand up, so it's no longer prone. I can see if it's web charges. It does. Nice. It's going to bite. Who- So who out of this group? Abraham missed, Oberon hit, Abraham hit, and she pulled him down. Yeah, sorry. That's what I was meaning. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Got it. It's going to turn towards you and try to make a bite. That will be a 21 to hit.
2 seconds, so 21. 5. Okay, that would hit, but I'm gonna use my tail to try and make it not hit.
Sure.
Tail reaction. No, not to. Wait, why is it? What?
You've got the spell. Just roll the out.
Why is it trying to make an attack roll? I want my.
I suppose that's probably the easiest way of doing it.
Yeah, but it should
Um,
be able to just roll the d8. No? Okay, fine. I'll just roll a d8. Come on. Damn it.
Does that hit?
Still hits.
Cool. You take. I keep losing these bloody dice. Da, da, da. 8 points of damage.
Is that piercing, bludgeoning, or
Oh yeah, it's piercing.
piercing? So I take 4.
Okay. Next will be. No, it's making a bite at you. It's going to then fire a web at the annoyance. So it's going to fire the web at her. It's going to try making a hit against her. That's a natural 20.
Wow.
Thank God that wasn't an attack roll.
Spin, Garrick, spin.
No, making an attack against. How do you spin in this, by the way? I've been trying to work that out.
Shift and scroll wheel.
I was pressing Alt.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Yeah, so she is webbed. Cool. Next turn will be Garrick. It's your turn.
Haha, it stood up now, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have advantage because it is flanked.
Ooh, I don't need to recklessly hit it. Yes. Oh, that's a point. I would have had advantage to hit me on it in the last go. It's fine. It still hit me. With advantage, attack. I rolled that wrong. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Woo! Damage. Come on. Baby! That's better. I'll be 17 this time.
Yep.
Also, music stopped, by the way. That's very weird.
Interesting, it shouldn't have done.
Very interesting. And yeah, I
No,
was-
yeah, it stopped.
Huh?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, advantage. Smack.
Can you hear it now?
No.
Yee. 19.
Now,
Yes.
we can.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, hits.
And a sound source
Woohoo!
that didn't exist. That is interesting.
Woo!
You cut the spider in twain.
Brendan Twain!
Dwayne.
You see Rain kind of pissed off trying to rip this fucking cobwebs off her. But you guys are out of initiative.
Garrick just walks over and just helps chop like the web away carefully.
She kind of nods her head and kind of in gratitude towards you.
And says something in Elvish.
And Garrick and Sylvan's just kind of in a monologue a bit. Another spider. Why is it always spiders in this bloody place?
I feel like the name of this place should be not a spider cavern.
I believe it's on the web.
Yeah, no,
we
you
went
get
on.
there and there's just a sign that says lizards ahead. Like
Written
fucking
in
Shrine.
spider silk, really eerily.
Could be dog.
What was that spider story about
Follow
the spider basically writing messages in the top right corner in the
Oh,
web?
that's web.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a bit of a different vibe, but okay.
Humans ahead, and it's all spelled completely wrong.
Sanctuary this way, but it's like a 4 in the place, and it's like S Ank.
Definitely no spiders.
And then Garrick is gonna start working on chopping up the spider.
Rain will try to stop you.
Why?
Which you can't respond, she's just going to start stopping you.
I only assume that we want to leave before more show up.
I'm looking around, just like rain to Auburn to rain to Auburn, like.
Rain is realising she cannot communicate with you guys, so she's just going to try heading forward, trying to be sneaky about it as well.
Can I say in Elvish? Not once if we move on, not twice if we harvest the spider.
Your mic's gone weird.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Why? Why is it gone weird?
You put on your voice changer or something?
No, nothing. Literally nothing's changed.
Discord?
The cable?
Let me check this one.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
Okay, but nevertheless, are you guys following her? Otherwise, if you are following her, roll me a stealth check.
For a moment, Garrick's there, just like.
Hello. Yes, that is weird. Why is that doing that? What the hell? Hello. Hello. Well, that was
Holy
weird.
shit, not 20 for a change. Holy shit.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
What, so you got two nats?
2
20.
nat 20s. That's why
What
I
a
sighed.
waste.
That's why I sighed the first time because like, for fuck's sake, I wasted that 20. Roll again, that 20.
So what's the total?
20.
No. Want to confirm?
Yeah, Erilyn's not being the sneaky one this time.
Well, I got 11
Do I
still.
sound normal now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it turned it on even though it was turned off. That was fun.
Nice.
My voice changed.
Okay, so you guys are heading forth, and you're a lot more quiet this time. Even Erilyn bringing up behind with the 11.
Sorry,
Um, yeah, sorry.
I got 23.
Even Erilyn bringing up behind with the 11. You guys are able to keep closer to the ground, and as a group, you're a lot quieter. And you make it to. Let's go back onto this map.
We've made it to Narnia.
So
Make it to
everybody
here.
is really quiet now.
It's not too bad. I
Okay,
just turn it
just
up.
me.
Quiet, not.
I did not mean to do that. Where is it?
It should be better now. Just turned it up.
Yeah, you're great. Good.
I knocked the thing and it turned down.
So, you start making your way along the cavern with no major issues, and you're able to actually make it to Musk with no further issues as well. You come from one of the, you come from above, weirdly, when you do come.
You know, guys, if you come into these caves, this place is a must-see.
So, as you make it to Moss, you notice there is a kind of earthy smell in the air. Quite pungent as well.
I look at Gareth.
It feels weird there being an earthy smell underground.
Not me.
Oh yeah. You know? It's like there's no earth around at all.
It's all air.
I thought you were going to say ass. I really thought you were going to say ass.
It's all air.
Got swamp ass.
Everything ass.
And you guys start approaching, and you see there is a cavern which seems a lot larger than the ones you've kind of currently have been into, especially a lot larger than the villages you guys have visited so far. It's a lot greener as well.
It's fungus.
You know, something
And-
occurs to me. Did we save any of our crystal monies?
I did not get it.
Who had them? I believe we were storing them as electrum pieces.
I have 88.
Okay, that's fine.
You should have used those for the, what's it called?
Oh, that was what was left over.
He did, because he sold our quarterstaffs for an
Yeah, this is
extortionate
what
amount.
was
so
Right.
we paid extra.
Okay. So, you guys you're entering into Moss, and within Moss, you're open up to a large cavern, and before you see that the architecture was using silk webs to have their houses in, whereas this place looks kind of like a toadstool village. Like, it looks like the...
Hey guys, there's so much room. There's
Oh my
so
God.
much room here. It's crazy.
Oh, you're a fun guy.
It's got layers.
And you see that there's these kind of houses that have been kind of either carved out of mushroom, and the mushroom seems to have been melded together. The buildings as well seem to be kind of growing up, and you see that mushrooms kind of adorning the walls. There seems to be kind of a green kind of algae that seems to be coating the walls as well. And the individuals of this town seem a bit different than the ones you saw as well. They seem to be kind of in tighter clothing. They look like they've kind of bound themselves up, like still wearing spiny things, but it looks like they are kind of protected more. Like, it looks like the clothes have been used for a different kind of purpose. And from time to time, you do notice that they seem to be holding up kind of carved rocks that they will use a light under.
Sorry,
and
that
taking breaths
last
from
bit-
this.
That last bit I didn't quite understand.
So, for example, they're pulling out stuff from their belts. They will put in something into these rocks, burn into the rocks, and breathe into those fumes.
Okay.
And Rain, when you get to the city, kind of seems to take a breath of kind of just relief, really. And she will motion for you guys to follow her.
Sorry, I was sneezing there. I didn't hear what you said for the last bit.
Rain is motioning for you to follow her.
Okay. Well, since
Follow,
it's not
follow.
wet down here, I'll follow her.
Yeah, I float.
So Rain will start. Rain will take you across the city and take you to a bit further down the city. Like you see that there is actually multiple layers of this. Like it looks like from the bottom up, looks like they've managed to use the fungus as kind of like supports in a weird way. So it's a lot more rigid, as the base is more than you've ever seen a fungus to be. And near the bottom of the village, you see that Rain takes you to a particular place. It seems a bit only single floor, a bit larger though, and will call into the building in under the common. And an individual comes out. You see, he has one of these rocks in hand. He's been crushing a mushroom in there and lighting it as well. And you see him talking to Rain for a second. Does anyone want to do anything at this stage? Any spells or anything like that? Just want to confirm?
Very just inner monologues and Sylvan some more. We have made it to this great place.
And after one stage, can I? Whose passive insight is above 12?
Insight.
Ooh,
Mine is 40.
Mine
16.
is
Mine
12
is 12.
exactly.
mine is
Yeah.
16.
So everyone's above 12? Or 12 or above, I should say?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Rain is getting frustrated.
Abraham, perhaps it's best to use your spell.
Okay. Abraham just like casually walks up to Rain. Cast tongues on. I literally go up to Rain, like put my arm on her shoulder and cast tongues.
Ooh.
Oh,
feel
after
like-
he's done that, maybe it would have been best if you used it on yourself.
So she can now understand us.
She can understand us, but we can't understand the other people here.
Oh, milkshake.
And we still can't understand her, right?
But if she speaks, I believe we understand it as a language we speak.
Right.
Yeah, so she
So she would be able to speak common.
can understand any spoken language. It hears also she can, when the target speaks to the creature that knows at least one language, can hear the target and knows at least one language and can hear the target, understand what it says.
Yes.
She kind of pulls her arm back when you touch her, by the way.
Apologies, Rain. You seem a bit troubled.
She looks at you with pure what the fuck.
So I thought the best thing I could do was be able to communicate with you.
Right. Yeah, she's gonna try talking back to you in common. Yeah, try talking back. It's like I see. How? Is this magic?
That's correct.
No, you're just a really fast learner.
Actually, we've added up the calculations. It will take him this amount of time.
It's quite impressive because normally it would take you about 8 weeks.
I like in a minute though. She just turns around and just goes, "You cast magic." Kill them.
No.
I'm speaking in tongues.
She's like watching like the whole kind of group now. So, right. Weird.
So wait, does the spell allow us to understand her, or just the
Right,
person
yeah.
who cast it?
So, whenever she speaks now, anyone that understands one language can understand her.
Right. Cool.
So you can all understand what she is saying.
Yeah, cool.
I just want to like double check.
Well, I suppose this is the lead. What do I call it? Alchemist of this town. He's the one who's in charge of all the fungus fields down below, and they've depleted their death bloom stock, and the more that they can get more from down below, but apparently they've kind of fucked up something. I've not actually had a chance to talk to him more.
Garrick leans into whoever's closest and just like, I thought getting rid of Death Bloom was the wrong good.
No, we need death bloom so that we can breathe in the poison.
Oh, so the mushrooms were poison.
So the death bloom gets rid of the poison, but if we don't deal with it within 2 weeks, we die.
Wait, so we ingest this stuff, and if we don't sort it out, that
If
stuff
we don't
took
manage it or get rid of it within 2 weeks, we die. Yeah.
That seems like a very
It's not ideal, but we made this problem.
How did we make this problem?
We put the hole there.
Oh, right. We're getting rid of the hole.
We're making sure that the... we sort of pieced together that there might be one of the saints down in the below, right?
You piece together there was
Something
linked to
related
a
to
saint.
it.
Yeah, Oberon had assumed that something.
Yeah, basically, when we were back in the mine underneath the capital, Abraham saw... When he looked into one of the crystals, he saw something with many eyes look back at him. And we've heard word of a big, horrible spider downstairs, so that's where we're going.
It did also say on the tablet, didn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
it said the seven-legged
legs.
beast.
Yes.
We're putting some pieces together.
So
We've done the maths.
Should I prepare for projectile Garrick again? Garrick the missile strikes again.
I leave that entirely
It's
up
like-
to you.
But
So-
in all seriousness, how are we gonna plug that hole? Because didn't Erilyn say there were a lot of spiders leaving?
Well, if we can kill all the bad... I think we're less worried about the spiders and more about the evil thing that might...
Seven-legged spider.
Yes. I will quickly regale Garrick with the history lesson that we had earlier, where the elves and the humans who don't like each other both sent their armies to blast this person into non-existence, and that's how that hole was made originally, like
What,
5,000 odd years ago.
That pit that we
Yeah.
that we first fell into.
That's how that got made.
Oh.
So there's something down here that's really horrible.
Cool. And with that, Garrick kind of just shuffles to the side like.
Exactly.
Neva, you see, at this stage, Rain turns around, starts talking back to this individual, and after a while, it's kind of weird because obviously you're understanding everything she's saying, and she's going like, you can hear one part of the conversation that is being spoken, and you can understand it. The second part of the conversation is in Undercommon, so it sounds like they're speaking two different languages at each other. And from the general gist, you can pick up while they're talking, it sounds like there has been a spider infestation of some kind in the fungal fields, but they're a bit different than usual. And
Different
after a while,
how? If I'm hearing this part of the conversation, different how?
she kind of relays that. It's like, well, we only had one Saba come back from the fields, and it was about 14 farmhands before, and said that they were working in unison.
Oh, okay. So like a pack of spiders. Interesting.
Hive mind. I don't like this.
Did they look like regular spiders?
They're on the smaller side. Probably about.
Is there a chance the elves have trained spiders in a similar way to you lot?
Ooh. Give me an insight check.
Put my dice away, hang on. Insight is somewhere on this list. There it is. 16 plus 4, 20. I can do it.
I believe.
You see Rain bristle at this. Like, you see her very, like, it looks like very hostile reaction very quickly.
I don't suppose at any point in the conversation she went, I am an elf as well.
No.
Just completely lets her guard down for like the smallest second and just admits that she is an elf.
But she does actually. She doesn't relay the what you said there either. But she does ask about this pack. She's like, again, he's not sure about the full details of it. As the guy who, the guy who's basically not talked much since.
I see. So he's like, you know, does he look? He looks spooked, I'm presuming, but his turn of events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the lead alchemist goes, well, if you need Death Bloom, we can provide the service for free of the ingest.
Let me stop you there, and I turn to the group. If we can help them with their problem.
And you can see Abraham like just visually look dejected.
It's alright, if he didn't say it, I was gonna say it. You can help us, we'll help you.
He like, as like Rain kind of does communicate that back and forth. He does look kind of shocked. He's like, what?
How did you know?
He's a genius. So guys, fancy going to hunt some spiders again?
Rain is going to turn back to you and say, I need to get something sorted here while I'm here. I don't think I'm going to be able to come with you down below.
Can I do an insight on her to try and determine if it's that she won't go or doesn't want to go? Just see how her sort of body language is. Like, is it like she's scared of going down, or?
Yeah, sure. Give me an insight check.
Lost it again. There it
I'll assist you with that.
21.
All right. She doesn't look scared to go, nor angry. It's kind of one of the shocking times you've actually not seen her act in hostilities, really. But she looks like she wants to. She looks like she's kind of not impatient, but more looks like she's in a rush somewhere.
I see. Let's see. Let's check something. Okay.
She will talk to the guy and says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." She says somewhere. You don't exactly know what it is. Even if you can understand the common thing, it's just like doesn't seem to be a.
There's no
Like-
word to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I suspect we're gonna spend some brief moments here to recuperate, and then we're gonna have to go and fight some spiders, lads.
Well, that's understandable, but should we see if we can rest for a little bit after our traversing, could you say?
Okay, so we meet back here in however long, and we go. Have a little we can have a little wander around the town. Has Rain left at this point?
I think she was just waiting to see if you needed to talk to the guy anymore. Like, you can see that
yeah, I mean,
she's like pegged the fact that obviously she can talk to them and to you. So
If so, I'll ask her to tell him that we'll help. We just need to rest for a little bit.
she communicates that. It's like, if you need, we have a very lovely bed and breakfast on this sort of
Yes.
town, and we'll provide. We can't provide the breakfast. We can at least provide the beds.
That feels like it kind of defeats the point of it a little bit.
Well, we can't really get food at the second.
Yeah, their literal source of food is being attacked by spiders. But upon being told this, I will say to the others, "Okay, we'll meet there later today, and we'll go through our plans." I'm gonna follow Rain.
I knew it.
I have 5 potions of transformation currently, and I'm gonna be drinking them and changing my appearance every 10 minutes so that she can't tell it to me.
All right, give me an advantage stealth
This
check.
is the most extreme.
I fucking knew it.
So these potions let me cast the Alter Self spell.
When Bailey sounds worse than my ex, I get worried.
Holy shit.
So what I'll say with the ultra self spell and such, you get an advantage to stealth, and she gets a disadvantage to perception.
Cool. I got a 17.
Cool. She does not see you.
Fantastic. So I've got 50 minutes worth of that.
You don't have much difficulty with it.
Sorry, who just brought a motorbike into their fucking living room?
Oh no, it's a bloke with a fucking Corsa that's got a massive exhaust on it.
Oh, a massive dick as well then.
Pretty
That's what I'm
much.
hearing here, yeah.
So, as you're following her, and obviously you transformed yourself, she doesn't seem to be like looking around or anything like that. She seems not at peace here, but looks like she at least doesn't feel uncomfortable. You see her go towards. Is anyone else following, by the way? That's
No.
a key question. Right.
Absolutely not.
You see her go up to a building, and on the front of the building, you see that there's been kind of fashioned out of these fungi, and kind of looks like they've been coloured in particular ways to look like kind of a pair of very long, kind of 2 sticks attached to a cable. Very like kind of like, it's kind of how the judge.
Okay.
And as you walk up, are you going into the building? You see Rain do.
Have I seen anyone else go into the building?
Yeah, you see a few people kind of going in and out
So
of it.
yeah, I mean, I presume I've made myself look like the people who live here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going.
So you see a kind of a weird sight. There's a large room, and on the left side you see kind of what looks like chairs. They look like they've been grown from the floor, but they are chairs, a bit tight on the armrests, but about 3 rows of 3. You see one individual sitting there, and you see to your right a reception. What looks like a desk with someone sitting behind it, and you see Rain go up to the receptionist, and you can still understand her because how long does tongues last for? Just to confirm.
An hour.
An hour. So at this stage, you still understand her. You hear her say, I need to book an appointment with Dr. Oh, I gave him a name. Dr. Anton, that's it. I need to be treated again. And you see the reception kind of go, oh, okay, gives a quick nod. Walks out to the back rooms, it looks like. Walks back in, it's like, and you see her relay something back to the to her. So, and you see Rain go to sit down on one of these chairs.
You've got
What
a
do
lot
you-
of bullshitting to do here, Bailey.
Now I'm just gonna linger in the sort of, I guess it's like a waiting area.
Yeah.
I'll just sort of linger.
Are you trying to keep yourself hidden in any regard?
I wouldn't say I'm trying to hide myself. I'm just, trying to look
Being subtle.
nonchalant, like
Give
I
me a sec.
belong.
So give me a deception check with advantage.
Cool.
Give me 2 seconds, guys.
I presume I wouldn't get my regular disadvantage for this. Or what, do I normally get advantage? I forget how it fucking works. But I don't have my scar currently, so it doesn't.
Your scar would give you a disadvantage on it, but give you an advantage on a
Yeah, but I've
deception.
got
on
I
intimidation
feel like in
rolls.
this instance it would probably give me disadvantage. It's like, oh
Probably.
yeah, it's the man with the scar. It's quite an obvious scar.
I think it's only persuasion who gives you
Yeah,
disadvantage or scar. if I remember
I
correctly.
believe you're correct. Okay. 17.
17. So while you're blending in, it looks like the receptionist kind of looks up from above her desk, but doesn't go to bother you really. Like she kind of like just passes you over as a look.
If the point comes where I need to like drink another potion, I'll sort of start coughing, look away a little bit, drink it. So it's like I'm taking an ointment or something.
And after a bit, you see that other individual who was sitting down. You see a person stand at the door. You see a communication seems to happen, and you see the person basically put down a magazine. Seems to stand up, not a magazine, but it puts down something. It stands up and goes towards the door, and after a little bit, so someone else comes to the door and you see Rain stand up after a bit of communication and go to these back rooms, and the door is closed.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm just reading something. Did you say the door opens and I could see inside briefly?
No, so you can see into like basically it looks like a hallway if you were to guess.
Hmm.
You saw someone come to the door. Looked like he was kind of wearing a kind of different kind of thing. It looks like kind of more of a lab coat if you were to guess, but it looks like it's been formed out of a growing fungus.
Yeah.
And you see him basically stick his head out, basically look at Rain and say
I'm back.
something, and Rain seems to stand up and go towards the door.
Okay.
He lets her in, and he closes the door.
So if we've got the reception, where in
Yeah.
relation to that is this door?
So you got your reception to your right. The door will be across the room on the right side corner, essentially.
And is
And in front of
how
you.
many people are in this room?
At the second, it would just be the receptionist.
Just be the receptionist. Cool. I will. Let me see what I've got on me. I really should just pick up a handful of fucking rocks. How big's a piton? They're quite small, right? They're sort of handheld size.
Yeah, I would say.
Can I take a piton and it infuse it with my magical tinkering so that it's just making noise?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll sort of chuck it to the other side of the room to try and draw the
So
I'll
Black
make it sound
Hitman
like
style.
can I? So wait, let me see what a non-verbal sound. So can I sort of make it sound like the skittering of a spider?
Sure.
And I'll sort of stick it on that corner, and I'll react as if I'm scared of spiders and run to the other side of the room.
You'd see, you hear the receptionist kind of sticks her head up fucking immediately and does the same thing.
Okay, and now can I, while this panic is ensuing, can I try and sneak through the door?
Give me a disadvantage stealth check.
Okay,
Make the AC a bit better, but
that's cool. Ooh, 12.
12. Let's see what she says. Yeah, able to get through that door with no issues.
Fantastic.
She rolled a natural 1.
Do I see the other two?
You see 2 doors on your right.
Okay.
They seem to be closed at the second.
Okay. Can I just go up to them and like listen in on both and see if I actually understand anything that's being said?
On the first door, you would hear 2 basically sets of undercommon. They seem to be just chatting with each other. And then you hear a gurgling after like about a minute.
Hmm.
And like,
I suppose I would know what Rain's voice sounds like, right?
yes, you could understand Rain.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I'm saying if it changed back during this period, I would still know what she sounded like, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so that she's not in there.
No.
No, cool. I'll go to the other door and have a little listen.
You kind of at this stage, you kind of it sounds like you cut into a conversation, and you say, "You hear? Oh, it's been about a week." And you kind of hear uncommon. So, yeah. I thought as I was coming over here, probably it would be worth to get this done. But in undercommon. So, okay, yeah, give me a sec. And you hear a gurgling after probably about 30 seconds. It's gonna be like,
Okay. I'll
And,
just continue listening until it sounds like see what happens.
so let me just do something. You after about 5 minutes through this gurgling, you kind of hear and you kind of hear very concerned undercommon. You're not exactly sure on how that sounds, but you think it sounds very concerned.
Yeah.
You can kind of hear a kind of very muffled, like it sounds strange. Is that okay? And it's about how that's going. While you are listening, I'm going to jump over to what the rest of the group is doing, because otherwise we're doing the one man adventure.
Adventure.
What are the rest of you doing at the second? Because you've been kind of left in this town. We can't talk to anyone.
We just have a little explore.
Auburn just buggered off, right?
Yeah.
I just left without telling anybody.
I was like, oh, Brom.
Thing is, we
Garrett's
probably
just-
wouldn't even have seen you because you'd have changed your skin, right?
You
probably
would
would
have
have
seen me
seen-
leave the room, and then
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Abraham would like to do Eye of the Grave.
What does Eye of the Grave do?
It's to know the location of any undead within 60 feet.
60 feet? None.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just that Abraham had a feeling, and that feeling was not.
Got a feeling.
One sec.
Thanks for that, Luca.
Garrett's just gonna wander around and just see the sights, as it were.
Sure. So,
Before he heads off, though, he's just kind of like, did we agree on where to meet up afterwards?
I did say before I left that we could meet at the bed and breakfast place.
I'm just gonna head there.
Garrett's just gonna have a wander through the town, like take the scenic route to the bed and breakfast place.
Coming with me, toys?
You're going there, alright then.
Abraham, you fancy a wander?
Take that as a no.
I think Abraham's passed out.
milkshake?
But sorry, I was dealing with cats with fleeing. What have I missed? I had my head off.
You want to come for a wander with me, Abraham? Just see the sights and then head to the bed and breakfast place.
That sounds fantastic. Abraham could do with some food.
Well, do you want to wander first, or are you going straight there?
No, I want to go wander.
Let's have a wander.
So,
I wonder why.
is anyone else going wandering with them? What's Zoy's and Aaron doing? Just confirm here.
Oh, I'm going straight to the bed and breakfast. I'm done with spiders.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm with Marilyn. I'm gonna
So-
buy myself some food.
Abraham and Garrick.
Yep.
You set off from wandering around this town, and as I said before, it's kind of like a multi-tiered town. Something you've not majorly like. It looks like some houses are the structural components for other houses above, and you see that when people go to go do something around this town, they look like they will pull out one of these things, pull out Pacific mushrooms, and
Yeah.
burn them to breathe them in.
I kind of like turn to Garrick and like, do you understand why they're doing this?
What were they doing? Sorry, just.
Burning different mushrooms and popping them.
I have no idea. Maybe they went bad.
Yeah, but as you can see, it seems like compared to what you saw in the village, there seems to be a kind of functioning community. It's strange to see something that could very emulate the surface. You know, you've seen people kind of walk around. There seems to be functioning shops, but it looks like they're all kind of fungus based in a variation. It looks like everything seems to be traded by fungus. Certain fungus seem to be more rare, as you see some market stalls seem to be trading them.
So does this place have a different currency to the place that we were just...
Okay, so I turned to Garrick and said, okay, so it seems like mushroom is a currency. They also burn mushroom and huff it in. What I can tell, the heretics and addicts.
Does appear maybe heretics is a bit strong, but they're definitely addicts.
So, I don't think I just from what you probably can gather, James, it looks like both may be traded here. You're not exactly sure.
Okay.
Because obviously you're not doing a big look around.
No, that's fair.
Okay. Well, the issue is, Garrick, we can't speak to any of them either, can we? Which was a
Unless
slight.
you do your hocus pocus stuff you did earlier.
Hocus pocus, I'm out of locust.
Oh. I get that problem too sometimes. It's fine.
It's the reason why
Let's
Garrick's.
not
Is that the reason why you're still a virgin, Garrick?
Funny man.
It's funny because it's true. Anyway, moving on
That's
from the
fine.
situation. We can't really talk to anyone. But can I do an investigation check to see if anyone's following us or watching us?
Or
Or perception check?
It'd be a perception check more.
Okay. Perception. 24.
24?
Yeah.
You think people are giving you weird looks, especially you. I don't think they've ever seen a Goliath before, from what you can gather.
I just
Like,
thought. I just thought, this cavern, is it quite tall or is it?
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
Like as I said, there's multi-layer of buildings here, so there's like
I
about probably like 4 stacks of buildings on top of each other.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I just went to Garrick. At least we're not being followed.
That is good.
Unless you two are doing anything more specific, or just looking around.
Just looking around, really, and just taking,
Yeah.
just wandering around, taking in the sights, and then heading to the bed and breakfast.
All right, we'll jump back to Oberon. So Oberon, we're at this stage. About 20 minutes has passed. You hear the gurgling stop. Probably about now, and you go, that was rough. Yeah, sorry. But you wouldn't hear the response. Sorry. Yeah, you hear a response. You're just not sure about what it is. Right. I've got to get going. Thank you.
How high is this hallway I'm in?
Probably about 8 foot.
Okay. Can I want. There's not like a keyhole or anything in this door, is there?
No.
No, that's cool. Let me quickly look at something I wish to fucking. Fuck it. Can I try and do a little slow open of the door? Little peeky peek? Very sneaky sneak?
Give me a stealth check.
Sneaky sneak peeky peek? Ooh!
What'd you get?
13.
You slowly try to open this door, and you kind of, it's weird to you is the fact that it's not as you push onto it, you realise it's not wood or any material you're used to. It's like pure, like kind of sponge pushing against your arm. And you kind of lean into it too much, basically. And you see, it looks like you had, like, you see kind of a very brief sight of this doctor is holding this kind of, what looks like kind of long pair of, as I said, pliers, but they look like they can go together perfectly.
Mm.
It's called cable on the bottom of them. And you see there is some blood coating this. It looks like there is kind of a small amount. And give me a very, very brief perception check.
Perception. 21.
You can see just quickly, it looks like a tin or like a kind of wooden, a stone bowl next to this bed. That looks like there is clumps of, you assume something like kind of looks very much like kind of fungusy.
Mm.
And you see that Rain.
I don't know that one.
You see that Rain is sitting down on kind of a chair in front of him, not with the helmet off, but you can see her mouth just slightly, and you see her kind of react, looking at you right, bringing down the spider.
Okay, so if I've like opened the door in a way that they've seen me, can I just like pretend to pass out through the door? So I'll just like drop.
Genius. Genuine genius.
And in my brief glance, there's not any windows, is there?
No.
No, that's cool.
You see him kind of go, you see the doctor gonna go, kind of like looking shocked. You see Rain, you hear Rainbow kind of just like step over you and just basically trying to walk the fuck out of there quickly.
Okay.
You are now on the floor unconscious. The doctor is going to walk over to you, and he wants to check.
So how far does it sound like Rain's gotten past me before the doctor gets to me?
Probably about 15 to 20 foot. She looks like she sounds like she's going quick.
Okay. I will wait until I hear the door that she, like the door to the hallway open, and then I will immediately like go bolt upright, wide-eyed, and look really confused, and then just leave.
But this doctor's like looking. It's like it looks like he's trying to stop you and ask you something. You're not exactly sure.
Can I just like be kind of like looking dazed and just walk?
Yeah. So you're able to do this. Rain. You don't see Rain when you get out of this place, either.
Can I do a perception to try and have a proper look and try and pick her out?
I'd say we more survival.
Survival?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that. That's fine. Bam. 20. Let's fucking go. This is where I excel in the useless.
I say with 20, you're able to find at least something that looks like her footsteps, and you can see that she looks like she's heading towards the bed and breakfast. But are you sneaking? Are you still transformed? Is the question as well.
I don't know. How long's it been?
I was 20 minutes inside the.
Because I've got 5 of them, and they last 10 minutes.
It was 20 minutes inside the doctor's place, plus about 5 minutes you had getting into there, essentially.
So yeah, I will still be looking like a regular dude.
You see her kind of looking like she's coughing into her hand, but she looks like she's heading towards the bed and breakfast at this stage.
Okay. Yeah, so once it runs out, I won't put another one on, and I'll just head towards the B&B.
Cool. Right. So I'd say the 4 of you probably at the B&B by this stage. You see Rain coming in.
I give a gentle wave.
I suppose she can sort of walk. So, waves. Hello. I'll go to bed just for a bit. And basically, just goes for the hammock and passes out. Spider helmet and everything on.
Right.
Take it off. Take it off.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not fucking with her. Ailey can fuck with her. I'm not fucking with her.
And probably about a minute and two. No, I'll probably say about 5 minutes because in theory you're still waiting for the transformation to turn off. You see Aldrin come back as well.
Okay.
Well, I think I can. I think with the alter self spell, you can do it as a bonus action to
Okay.
change yourself. I will double check that, but it doesn't really change much.
Oh, I like to think that the alter self just slightly changes if you manage to fuck it up. It's like, oh fuck, I forgot I looked like that.
Oh, is concentration up to an hour? Let me double check that my potions are shorter than that. I'm certain they are. Experimental elixir. Yeah, it is for 10 minutes. That's fine. Yeah, cool.
Makes
yeah,
sense.
So I'll
Otherwise,
come
it'd
back.
be
Yeah,
fucking
it'd be pretty
broken.
fucking OP, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'll come back and you say she's asleep.
Yeah.
Auburn is fighting that fucking intrusive thought. Just take it off. Just take it off. I will hang around and I will ritual cast detect magic for however long, 10 minutes.
You don't detect any magic.
Fantastic. I'm gonna try and take a helmet off.
Oh no.
Okay, can I have a disadvantage sleight of hand?
Disadvantage
Try to
right
take-
hand? Yes. Yes, you can. Yay. 11.
I'll give a disadvantage perception. Oh, what is that? Fucking hell. She got a... Right. You're able to get the helmet off.
Is she an elf?
So, what you
She's a
see...
Duragar.
What you
Just a
see when
really
you
cool
take off...
Duragar.
What you see when you take off this helmet is, one, this is definitely a hell of a spider. Like, it looks like there's, like, desiccated organs in this thing still.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Gross, dude.
What you see when you look down at her is it looks like her eyes, the sides of them, have been scratched to make them more rounder.
Right.
And they look like very old scars. And her ears as well, it looks like the tips and part of the lobes have been also carved to cut them off, make them all rounder as well.
I'm gonna put a helmet back on. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look at Erlen. I'm gonna lean. I was right. And then I'm gonna go to bed.
Is that it? Is that all you? Oh my god, you're such an ass.
Amazing.
You had also noticed before you put the helmet on, she's also got, like, it's not just those that seem to be things, like she's got a medley of scars across her whole face.
My high suspicion is that, you know, hearing what we've heard about these people, she's probably the daughter of a high up fucking thing, and they did some horrible stuff, and she wants to pretend that she's not an elf, but she's seen things that she can't unsee. So she's always going to be an elf. I relate to this.
I was going to say, you projecting a little bit there.
No.
Sips coffee and leaves.
Just pulls out his water skins, like, takes a big drink. Absolutely not projecting. I was never made to compete with my siblings to the point that I was made to hate them. No. That never happened. And then he starts trancing.
Evelyn is a little shocked at this, because obviously this is the first time he's ever mentioned siblings, let alone fighting with siblings.
Abraham laughs for family. Or lack of.
Laughs in orphanage.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
Wait, man.
Oh.
Right. Cool. What a
What time is
day.
it? Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that feels good.
Feels good, man. Damn, what a fun session.
That was good.
I
I tell you
we
what,
had 2
if I can't
fights
get a
in
helmet
one
on,
session.
I was gonna
Hey,
get sleep on her. See if I
Oh,
can
to be
fall
fair, one
asleep.
of those fights. Well, sorry, both of those fights were ended very quickly by Gary, but one of them very, very quickly.
Hey, can I just say, Abraham fucking lived.
I'm genuinely shocked at how easily we resolved that.
Yeah,
Well,
so am I.
Genuinely.
You're welcome.
Well, if you, Garrick, Cam, if you didn't do that, then I was just gonna be doing
Right.
a.
Even more shockingly, how he almost lost Zoi's instead.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that Spider's next action, if you guys hadn't done that, was you're going to do that same move it did at the beginning on Zoe's because it was in its range.
Oh wow.
What the hell?
Shit. I was gonna cast fucking Death
Close
Stick.
the non-oil.
Oh,
By the way, are we getting a long rest benefit before next session, or?
If you guys are all sleeping, yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I'm planning to rest. Yeah,
I'm playing
like
rest.
it's done the wandering and then get back there. and
if
then
we
sleep.
have the opportunity, I will. Yeah.
Yeah, then yes.
There's no sense in not. I feel like it's gonna get fucking horrible from here on.
What?
Well, you
Well,
know,
don't
if we're
say
going into the deep dark caves where there's no easy cities to get to, when's the next time we're gonna have a rest?
Well, I've got I've got a spare character made anyway, so I'm quite happy.
Well, how are you going to get
Yeah,
the character down
the
here?
character's just lost in the caves. I've lived out here my whole life. I fell down a hole as a child. I was raised by spiders.
Really?
Well, it beats the standard. I was raised by wolves.
Can I ask you guys a question since all of us are together?
Yeah.
Come on.
Strat.
Yes.
God.
Everyone did say they were good for tomorrow.
Now for an actual player death.
Mm.
Do we need a TPK?
Well, just quickly, I'm just gonna end the stream. Thank you for popping in, peeps. Our next one will be on the 25th of September, so 2 weeks' time, where we're gonna be fighting some more spiders, I guess.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah. Woo! Bye.
Oh, I can start throwing the fun stuff at you.
I'm just annoyed at how long it took us to piece, for me to piece together that she could see. My only other thing that I was going to try on her was casting sleep. See if she fell asleep or not. Because, well, as far as Aubrun's concerned, elves don't get affected by magical sleep. Well, he wouldn't know, would he?